Yeah. And letting them
6
know.
o'clock.
Boom. Button is pushed.
And
Well, we ain't got
silent.
room yet.
Button.
We're live on my end.
Yeah. I did say push. Button has been pushed, but I was muted.
Ah!
It's been pressed, but I'm mute. I can't say nothing.
You just said nothing.
Oh no, they hear me. Ah!
Flee. Now.
Uh,
Alright. Anybody who's done any bookkeeping, get in now. I don't think there is.
How
Not
much
sure.
explosive would it take of this mining explosive do we actually have?
Yeah. I mean, I've got several kegs. I think it's like 10 kegs that I've got.
Nice. That'll be enough.
Yeah.
If
Also,
it won't,
how thick are the walls?
How are you testing them?
Oh, there's a very easy way to test it actually. Well, how much room is there between each of the the far wall and the door of the other room? And it's at least not as thick as that.
I mean, fuck you would be like knocking on the walls. Like,
Well,
or
they're not
tapping
hollow,
on...
to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's to see if they're like made out of stone, if they're made out
If
of
they're
like.
plaster, if they're
Yeah.
just plaster to punch through it.
But they are made out of marble, and I guess Alvina give me a intelligence survival check to calculate some trigonometry,
Okay.
or at least some geometry.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
see how good your measuring is without measuring tape.
So
Geometry and
basically,
geology.
It's this minus 3.
You are also working on the assumption that all of the rooms are uniform the same.
Yeah, it's this minus, I believe. Yeah, it's this minus 3.
Ooh.
Not bad.
18.
Alright, let's have a look.
How good is Alvina measuring by eye?
A one and another one.
It's at least 5 ones. For reference, Alvina is going to knock on the door first before we blow holes for multiple reasons. Before we start destroying the building.
Excuse me, what? Evacuate? Why? Reasons.
We're doing a stress test of some secret equipment in this next room, and it might have some unforeseen consequences for the structural soundness of the building.
See, there's the difference. The consequences are foreseen. You know what consequences there could be, and most likely will
here's
be.
the bit. There might be unforeseen complications. The ones we know that are going to happen is the wall's probably going to get blown apart. We don't know how much of the rest of the area is going to get destroyed.
There may be trouble ahead.
Wait a minute, what floor are we on?
What floor are you on?
I didn't think to ask
Yeah,
that.
because
Roll for roll
to
to see which floor you're on.
I'm just stealing.
You're on the third.
Ooh.
Well,
So you got the upstairs neighbors and the down below as well to worry about. And if it goes too far down, then you're.
the thing is, it's on the wall, so there's probably like 6 rooms we're about to break into with one explosive. Not
There's
counting
just a,
the other wall.
and it looks like it's a 6-story house.
No, it's a block of flats.
Oh, 6 stories of flats.
I mean, it's all part of one building.
Yeah.
If that's what the dice are to imply.
I really hope the floor's sturdier than the wall.
I reckon
God.
about half a foot makes sense.
I thought that does make sense, yeah. It's like decent, like brick
Oof.
wall. Like, so.
Here you go, half a foot. I'm glad we could calculate. All right, are we ready to play some D&D?
Yes.
Now that the measuring's all done.
Yeah, now that we know how thick walls are, it's good.
Yeah, so now.
Welcome back to the next episode of Terra, the Shattered Altsphere, episode 73. A day for music, in theory, hopefully, potentially, we'll see.
I mean, what is the sound of explosives but music to the pyromaniac?
Or the demolist.
I mean, Tchaikovsky uses cannons in 1812, so...
Exactly.
We return with our party being previously split up. Zormir having gone to discuss some things with the administration for the rebellion headquarters, only to finally make their way to the tavern, in which our other players went to the point, and Lou were already conversing with the locals, meeting a previously intoxicated, then not intoxicated, and then intoxicated again Jack Furbolg, as well as the son of the administrator themselves, Philip Warson.
That was awesome. I could not remember his last
I told you, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it was Warson.
Yeah, I remember Phil. I remember it's Phil something. But I could not remember what his last name was.
The Kenku bookworm with a hobby in conspiracy.
Yep.
During all of that, Alvina and Fokyu went and discovered that the son of Mr. Darkside, Damien, apparently has a bit of an attitude and really foresaw everywhere that Fokyu was going to search.
And he has a weird mirror.
Yeah, much to fuck you's annoyance.
He has a weird mirror. Which
They have a weird mirror that for some reason seems to have done something. Who knows?
had a weird mirror. It's ours.
Yeah, it's currently in fuck you's bag.
He also
Where they thoroughly investigated the room and are now planning to blow it up. What's the worst that could happen? By causing an explosion inside the headquarters of the rebellion. I'm sure nothing could.
nothing bad could possibly happen.
Let's bring us back to today's session. Let's get to know the players who will be hopefully not dying today. Alvina, let's start with you.
Howdy!
There you go. They're definitely going to end up in jail by the end
Yep.
of this. Dr. Zormir.
Hi. I was given homework.
Optional.
Yeah, I took it. I've got an idea.
I don't remember what your
Homework?
homework was.
It was regards to the Arcanite they previously met in their life, and which gifted them the Arcanite propellers now used for the Dawnriser.
Yeah, I remember now.
What quest did they do to acquire such a unique and priceless gift? And by priceless, I mean really, really, really expensive. Who
Mhm.
knows? We'll find out in the future.
Peanut
Fukyu,
butter and jelly sandwich.
Hello there.
they are also going to end up in jail by the end of the day.
Yep.
Gwent,
I'm saying we just leave them in
I mean-
the jail. Like, we just leave them there. It's
Yeah.
great.
I mean, fuck you
Problem
does have an escape
solved.
plan as well, so...
He has an escape plan.
Then we
and-
can get all the animals off the ship.
and if the point does not endorse domestic terrorism, is back.
I am back. Hello. I've got
Hi.
nothing else to say.
Fantastic. And I'm Chris Mealy. I will be your DM for today. Let's start with the tavern. Try and prolong the inevitable, just in case I have to switch back to the tavern being like, you guys hear a massive explosion.
How big are we putting back detonated?
Gwent, you are currently drunk with your new best buddy, Jack Bilfer, having told you his life story and traumas regarding black dragons.
Yeah.
Zormir, the point, and Lu, you have just watched Phil drag himself away from this ever-increasing, interesting conversation in which he's learning so much, and also how is it possible for so many unique events to happen to such a small group of people? He'll never know.
Also, how can Zormir be so intelligent and so idiotic at the same time? I think was his like final judgment on him. Really?
Potentially.
This is the paradox of Dr. Zormir.
Yeah.
Let's return to the point, Zormir and Lu. The Philip has just left the tavern and is no longer in sight. And you are left in the corner discussing things amongst yourself. As a reminder, the party of nondescript NPC adventurers is drinking around on the point. Kind of just minding their own business and enjoying themselves. What would the three of you like to do now?
I'd probably head back over to the party and chat to them.
Well, I thought it
Get
was a
back- get
valid
back on the
question. I
repeat.
don't know what to get women. I didn't pursue women romantically.
Women like flowers.
Okay, but I don't think she was after flowers, considering I wanted... What was the item she wanted to mine last time? I think my Arcanite.
I think it was your arm.
Something I showed her of my Arcanite stuff, and she wanted...
I don't recall. I believe it was something on you. You continue having this conversation with Lu. The point's already left. Point, you easily sit down and assimilate yourself into the table among your 6 new semi-acquainted adventuring
Yeah.
friends.
Oh yeah, there was the.
5 of which you
Because-
clearly see the faces off. There's a weird shadow out of the corner of your eye that is a fuzzy shape.
Oh, I can't quite see them.
He's into witness protection.
Yeah. I don't want to be rude and ask, but also I am trying to work it out.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I think I might know what this is actually, but I'm not 100%. But I know there are a few.
When
items.
D&D Beyond wants to react at all. Any minute now.
Any minute now. While we're waiting for that,
Yeah,
Gwent, what are you up to down there with your new best bud?
We're both speaking that weird drunken language, yes? So
Absolutely, you're drunk. You're speaking drunkish.
Are you speaking
So-
speaker there?
It sounds
Yeah,
like
I'm-
I was going for clanger, but
I'm just going to lean in and just try and hey. Have you heard of a place called Elysium?
Have they heard of Elysium? Let's find out.
you rolled 2 16s point. Nope.
You got a 32.
Elysium. Doesn't ring a bell.
Fair enough. I thought I'd ask. You look like a man that won't be here around long. Wait, won't be. I think we're both gonna die soon. So I thought I'd check. You know,
I can't disagree.
if you ever see this elf red hair, dangerous.
Very red hair. Very red hair. Glowing eyes.
Right here.
Yeah,
Please
Run
fire
away.
occasionally.
like dragon pervert. Shh. Dragon pervert. She loves them. Keep her away.
Wait, she's not one of those fucking dragon cultists. We've got quite a few of those in the forests. Never.
don't-
It
I
always
think
it
you
always
should-
starts the same way, you know. Some locals get it in their head that if they appease the dragons, if they can barter with the dragons, they'll they'll find a compromise. Normally ends with them down their gullet. Dragons don't compromise, you know. Fucking idiots, a lot of them. What do they expect?
mean-
It's dragons. You can't
He doesn't
barter with
bark.
dragons.
He doesn't
I
bark at
think
them,
she
he
just
yells
wants
at them.
to.
He yells at them.
I think she just wants to ride them, and I'm not sure which way, and I've never been
Wow.
brave enough to ask.
Oh wow.
But real
By the
weird when you
hells.
mention dragons. I mean, if I'm honest, and I'm like, grab his face so we're staring eye to eye. I think the dragon would give up first.
Curses to the cruel gods.
I think she move on to them next. If they've got scales and wings,
Wow.
they're just gonna put my head on the bar. It's like, it's so cold.
You've traumatized this man.
That's what I'm here for.
Do any of them have
It's why he's here. To forget the trauma.
defeated the dragon god?
Who defeated the dragon god was that?
Yeah.
Technically, there's two. Who's the other one?
I'm assuming they're not the classic two, right?
No. There's Alterra equivalents.
Yeah.
Although they slightly do different things. There's Kronak, the god of time. He's a dragon. And I think it's Igta, who's supposed to be like the Tiamat equivalent, the god of destruction. It's technically two different people. You know, with my... Apparently, this guy really knows religion. He rolled 19. I'm not sure why.
You might know about
Oh,
dragon religion
jeez.
specifically.
I mean, I do know that, and I only know this. Let's get this straight, right? I'm not a fan of the gods. I only know this because I was seeing someone who was studying Dragon Lore, right? We get a lot of dragon scholars through the camps, okay? But apparently, some cultures like to depict, what's their name? Vertarga. You know the Mad Court, right?
Gods, yeah.
Right. Well, you know the one they call the Butcher Knight, the god of carnage. Apparently, some cultures depict Vertarga underneath the black fucking armor that they're always wearing as being reminiscent of a dragonborn. Scales and all. I'm just saying, if anyone can destroy the god of carnage, that's fucking ballsy.
I mean, it's either destroy or get another room on the ship.
Oh,
Another room on the ship.
wait, you have a ship?
I don't. It is locked. I can't take it. I've tried.
Who owns the ship?
Oh, have you seen a cowman?
In a tin can.
Technically, you saw me charge
He's
across the year.
hammered! He is hammered! He doesn't know!
Yeah, let's
Try
give him
and stop-
disadvantage. No.
Well, it's a like I'm giving up like little fingers in the air like horns, like cowman says he's a doctor. Not sure about that.
I
But
love the
it-
concept of Gwent pulling out like a tin of corned beef and like, looks like this.
But bigger.
yeah.
Big.
Says he's a doctor. Got a ship. Lovely ship. Got my own room. It's very comfortable. Big locks.
Big
Lots of locks. Yeah.
Well,
great.
I told you why I was here, right?
Yeah, drinking. Woo! Another
No,
round.
why? Yeah, keep it coming. Why
Yeah.
why I'm in Bastion? Why I'm so far from the black vein swamps?
You want to find people and money for dragon stuff?
Yeah. In a nutshell, resources. You know, we're so fucking under-resourced. I'm here to ask the rebellion to acquisition support. You know, I
What
reckon.
kind of thing are you looking for?
I mean, supplies, magic, people, and anyone to help hold back the tide of the dragons.
Surprised that you're not actually asking how big a ship you want at this point.
Look, Gwen, buddy, friend. Okay.
Hey.
We're fucking desperate. We're nearly extinct over there. I don't think we're gonna last out the year. And the activity's increased. They've started They've started mining the trees. Do you know how much dragons don't give a shit about extracting their own resource? They've started their own resource extraction operations. Whatever they're planning, it's gonna be big, and we have to stop it. And I reckon,
They're mining trees?
yeah, cutting them down, using them for something. We've lost half our populace to slaves alone. They're not killing us anymore. Do you know how fucking terrifying that is when a dragon stops killing you?
Yeah.
Oh my
What does
god,
it mean, Gwen? What does it mean?
I know! I've heard about this. They're building log cabins, but you need a lot of logs because they're dragons and big.
You heard that from Alvina. 100% you heard that from Alvina.
Like, they love fucking cottage core, I think it's called. Dragons love it, a bit of chintz.
That's not all, Gwen. Oh god, that's the all. They've started infighting.
Surely that's good. I mean, if one dragon takes out another dragon, that's... I hold out
No.
fingers.
You
One
don't
less
understand.
dragon.
They don't fight to the death. They fight until surrender. And in the meantime, they destroy everything in their proximity. Have you ever seen two acid dragons fight? Do you know the collateral damage of two acid dragons fighting?
No.
I have not.
Let's keep it PG.
When they're just hunting you down, they won't just destroy recklessly. They'll be precise. Cruel but precise, and that often means a lot of people can get away if you sacrifice a few. I'm not happy to say it, but there's a certain appeasement you can do by sacrificing the weak and the ill to the dragons. The ones who are going to die anyway. We try and get as many volunteers as possible, or we serve the criminals. But when they're fighting and they're not paying attention, they'll wipe out entire forests, poison and pollute entire streams. You know how hard it is to keep a healthy society flourishing when all your fucking water turns to acid? Oh god.
I've got to be honest, Jack. You're starting to bum me out, and that is hard to do. So,
That's fair.
I mean, what are you looking for from the rebellion? Like, bombs to drop?
Oh, if they have it, but honestly, even medical supplies would be enough right now. Better illusion magic, so we can hide our camps better. Maybe some warding spells.
Thank you, I got one left.
I mean, oh,
Some passive outrage
Wow.
spell scrolls would be great.
Some bleach. It's a lot of bleach.
Maybe
I'm
a
just-
couple druids if they have them to spare to help us regrow some of our defenses. To help cleanse the water acid.
Alkaline tablets.
I wish I
What
could
kind of
help.
acid
I
is it?
mean,
If it's like vinegar, you just put it on your chips.
It's like
I'm
hydrofluoric acid.
a
Yeah.
Serious
great
bleach.
doctor, so I could help, but unfortunately, I don't want to die quicker than
Unfortunately,
tomorrow.
I'm shit scared of dragons. Absolutely
Yeah.
terrified.
I think the most sensible thing to do would be
Get Randy.
No.
sensible thing. Yeah.
We have
Go
a
see-
spare druid. We have a spare druid that we don't need.
I do hate Randy.
A chaotic, yes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I-
Go ahead.
I know a guy who's half mushroom. Hang on. let me go find the cow and we see if we can get rid of him. Right, Jack, Jack, stay here, Jack. Stay here. I'm gonna find a cow. I'm gonna start to wander off.
I'm gonna talk to a cow about a mushroom.
As you're leaving, he grabs your forearm and just stares you dead in the. Best of fucking luck, Gwen. Best of fucking luck.
Like,
Lets you go.
I'm gonna take out of my pack like 5 different healing kits. I'm just gonna put on the table. Like, I keep these with me. At least they could help a little bit.
You see just a single tear dropping
Yeah.
down from Jack's eye. Every little helps. Oh god, oh the cruel
Not
god.
sponsored.
everyone.
Like,
Nuts.
just a question before I go. Like, if he doesn't want to go willingly, how do you feel about kidnapping?
You're gonna kidnap him?
I mean, if I can get him off the boat. Oh, just giving you big shoulders.
Jack
Bit of a
stares
kidnap?
at you and just like takes him a second to kind of process what you're saying, and then just he like raises his finger to his nose and saying wink out loud. I'm definitely opposed to it, Gwent. Wink.
Wink. Understood.
Like, Gwent winks back but misses her nose with the finger.
Fingers missed. Ah.
I was close. I'm gonna find the cow. I'll see if we can get one.
Well, Gwent wanders away. The point for your previous Arcana check. While you're trying to like catch this figure out of the corner of your eye, you're trying not to stare, but also analyze subtly. So so you're like taking some of the most like dramatic movements, like conveniently sweep your eyes in that direction.
I mean, that is just the point anyway. So
But as you do so, you start to piece together some of the telltale signs. There's like little glimmers of magic here and there, and like the shifting spell seems to be reminiscent of it trying to create. It's almost like that second when an illusion spell goes up, and it occurs to you. You think this might be the most botched disguise self spell you've ever seen.
oh no.
It's Damien, isn't it?
Okay.
It's hard to tell because they're never like one person. They're like a weird cubist mismatch of disguise spell overlaying and like clashing with each other in like the wrong proportions. Like one corner appears to be like a gnome face, and then suddenly there's like a half orc on the forehead. It's very abstract.
Are there any
It's a
kind
Picasso.
of are there any common themes of what they were trying to go for, or is it just everything?
It's just everything.
Oh, you there, sir? I don't think I got your name. Should turn directly at them.
The cubist portrait turns back to you. It just tilts its head. It doesn't say anything.
Rorschach.
While you're trying to get sent, not Rincewind,
Not Rincewind.
not Rincewind,
Rinse Gust.
leans
Or
forward.
Gust Rinse, it were.
Wind Rince. That'd be a good one.
Oh, you're not gonna. Oh, I wouldn't bother asking. They lost their tongue 5 years ago.
Oh,
You just see the cubist portrait nodding.
Have they checked the other coat?
yeah. I might know someone who has a spell for that. Also, I have a temporary spell for that. If you would like to talk, just as a novelty, I think tongues would work. If
You
you
just
don't have a
see-
tongue,
Does tongues work if you don't have a tongue?
Ironic.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't
never
know.
come up before. Weirdly.
the ability to understand any spoken language here is when the target language speaks, anyone can understand them. So, do you count attempting to
Wheezing?
speak with no tongue as speech?
Language.
Unfortunately, I would not, because they aren't
Yeah.
actually able to speak any language,
Okay.
which is kind of their problem right now.
I think there's a higher level one, which is essentially any noise they make can be understood.
I think I was. Yeah.
Essentially, I think there's a higher level one.
Is that
which
like a
might
Sir
do it.
Barrington kind of thing?
Maybe. I think it's literally like people could understand if you just pose in the right way. With that
Oh,
one.
interpretive dance. alright.
Charades.
Yes,
Basically-
unfortunately, because tongue does require them to be able to speak any language, and they are unable to speak any language, you do not believe it would work in this instance.
Okay, I guess.
Tele- telepathy work.
I mean, you probably have solutions of your own. I don't want to reduce you to a disability, but I do know a guy who does excellent prosthetics. I say, looking at Zormir.
I was about to say, like,
At least
Zulma, do you think you can
prosthetics.
manage a prosthetic tongue?
Possibly.
You just see like over the Picasso portrait shoulder is just not Rincewind like trying to like just waving his hands frantically in like whispering no
Okay, is that at me or at someone else?
at you over their shoulder.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
Just Picasso looks back and not Rincewind suddenly just like sits down as if he wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Innocent.
So what is it that this one does? I ask. The group. Actually, what do you guys call them?
Larry.
Greg.
You just see let's see who respond. Let's go Barbs the Barbarian. You just see him like slam down a tankard after having like downed it in one. Ah, that's. Oh, aye. Nope, I'd lost it. I don't know. Imagine Orcish voice. Not gonna try. It's Friday. Oh, what? She was like a burly
She's
human.
human.
What was she? What have I got written down?
She was human.
That's just me projecting barbarian
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, she's just human, isn't she?
But anyway, barbarian voice. Imagine that how you will. Aye, that's brown tongue. That is.
Sounds like a. You know what? I'm not gonna judge. You've obviously got dynamic. That works for you. A pleasure to meet you, Brown Tongue.
Picasso portrait just flips you the birds.
Nice.
I know a goblin who would get on with you quite well. Or not, I guess.
Or you'd hate
knows?
each other.
Mm.
Eternal rivals, one of the two.
This turns out to just be jam.
It's another jam! It's another one.
Brown Tongue is Nutella. Anyway,
What's your passive insight?
not that good.
Yeah.
14.
That's better than expected.
It's above average.
Mm.
It occurs to you the connotation that, especially with the rude gestures, that a brown tail might be a more polite way of referring to them as shit talker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you wonder how the individual lost their tongue.
Yeah.
I don't. I am certain. I can see a correlation here.
So the point is going to purposefully knows that's a fact, but he's not going to let that on. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted from saying, are you guys interested in a job?
To
What,
save the world.
What would the job entail?
As far as I know, free lodging, free food from a very good chef,
Thank you.
It sounds good.
occasional peril, but not often.
Extreme.
It's mostly a sentry job, to be honest.
They all kind of glance at each other, look back at you. Not Winston takes the lead. I believe something could be bartered out for our heart. Now, we are quite the experienced party, and,
Of course.
you know, especially for such a simple job that we could definitely do. You know, and if anything, the boring jobs cost a little bit more. You understand, right?
Oh,
Being,
I fully understand, yes.
the adrenaline-seeking party that we are.
Yeah,
So
but-
maybe a gold per day each.
A gold per day each. Let me. Unfortunately, our quartermaster isn't here at the moment,
Our
but
accountant isn't.
yes, our accountant, who won't give you a single gold.
Now we may be willing to have that if the food is good. If the food
Oh, the
is of
food
high
is
quality.
good.
Do
Yeah.
you like spicy food? That's important.
Yes. Yeah. Do you like spicy food?
Not particularly.
Well, you can pick the spicy bits off.
But we'd have to see the lodgings and food before we negotiate it down. You understand?
Of course. We're currently in the process of renovating the
The
place.
island.
Yes, the lodgings. You can probably. I mean, we can sort something out that you can come down later.
Excellent, excellent. That sounds fantastic.
Obviously, between you and me, as long as you're okay being paid at the end of the month, I reckon we can get you a good deal.
I'm thinking it's quite a long posting.
So end of your posting, like, yeah. Whenever we return back from the sentry position, we're currently unsure how long it'll be.
Can I ask why? What it is we'd be guarding that seems to have a fixed ration?
Oh,
Classified.
yeah. I'm not entirely sure I'm allowed to tell you that.
It's not dangerous, is it? Like I said, we love
it's-
thrilling adventure.
No, like I said,
the
it's
danger wouldn't be
Lie
opposed.
to them.
no, it's
Don't lie to her.
mm,
That's a,
no, it's
that's a
it's
level.
mostly looking after a transport, let's call it, and we're not sure how much interest that transport is going to gather.
You just see the mysterious rogue lean across the table. What kind of transport? You're being awfully cagey there.
You never know who's listening in.
Oh, you never know who's listening, and like I said, I'm not entirely sure how much I'm allowed to tell you. This was, only just approved by the high ups, so.
Wait, give me a persuasion check, as you can see you're starting to lose them a little.
That'll be a 27.
Odd 19. Nice.
And you recover it so well.
Seamless.
Honestly, at the moment, I'm not sure if I leave this room, these guys are ever going to show up again.
Yeah, the rogue seems to be like it definitely seems to be more skeptical of the lot, but even they seem to, while they still think you're maybe there's something you're not telling, they seem relent enough to let the rest of the group buy into you.
Yeah.
There's the one bit of comfort you can probably have, Point. The fact that when they meet Alvina, they'll probably go, that's what he wasn't telling
Oh,
us.
yeah. So, obviously, you won't be the only ones on board. We will have a full team. See, I'm the least fighty of us, and, well, unless you count Gwent, but...
God's actually surprisingly
Yeah.
fighty. As long as it's
Unless
not immune to
they're-
radiant damage.
Unless there's anything else you want to kind of glean from them, any information you want to receive or partake, you easily convince them with your 27 persuasion, and they agree. They give you their contact details. They're staying in one
Yeah,
of the
I'll give them a
capital.
business card that I can locate objects on. Is there anything that breaks disguise self other than dispel magics? I just want to try it. Don't think so.
There's actually a see-through illusion spell, I believe, somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have true
that
sight
like-
either.
No, there's actually a spell for. Oh, is that true sight?
It's true sight, yeah.
I know there's some spells that can just allow you to look through it without breaking
It's a.
it.
I will pat Brown Tongue on the shoulder as I go.
Just bring Randy. He'll tell you what they look like.
Mm.
Yeah, you can massive see-through illusion. Yeah,
Well, we're bringing
bring
Randy
direction.
anyway, so
We are essentially going to end up having.
actually, I
Randy,
might
on
I might
account.
emerge and just say to Gwen, "Hey, I need to go and pick up Randy."
That's great.
Gwen be like,
Oh.
who the fuck is Randy?
You can't understand them.
You do so. You feel some like light robe fabric as you touch their shoulder. Your hand dipping ever like just a
Half an inch.
couple millimeters through the illusion. There's nothing unusual.
Yeah, there's nothing.
They are some kind of spellcaster, is what you've
Yes, I will give them a bardic inspiration, just saying, keep at it. You'll get the spell done right eventually. Just as I walk away.
They managed to apparently do it without verbal components, which on its own is pretty impressive.
Unless they did it before we showed up. They're just
Yeah.
like this.
That or they're just a sorcerer.
They did it before they lost their tongue.
Mm.
Or-
Only-
or
actually,
no,
yeah.
It was the last thing they
I
did.
don't believe they lost their tongue. I believe that's a lie. But
That's fair.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find out more about Brown Tongue, the newest interesting NPCs to Grace Alterra in the future.
it is just going to be a guy who looks like that, isn't it? Just
Even
just wearing a cursed item.
It just turns out he actually like removes the minor illusion. He looks exactly the same.
Yep.
He's just apparated.
There is a movie where they have basically a mask that's doing that constantly.
Is it the mask?
No, it's like this one where they're sort of spies and that, and two of them when they interact have these same kind of masks that is constantly shifting from different like.
That's Blade 2, isn't it?
Uh,
I think they do those real life as well
Yeah, they exist.
to break AI.
Yeah.
basically it just shifts from different parts. It just turn into different.
Yeah, they're designed to stop like camera systems. And things.
He's
Zormir
thinking of a
and Lou,
skirt.
Yes.
what are you two up to? You two wanting to discuss anything, do anything before Gwent finds you?
Not really.
No.
Because it would have just been a weird ending conversation between them about buying what kind of gift would. And flower
And
was a
none of us
initial-
wants to listen
Nah.
to that.
No.
You have that conversation, just casual as you do, as in the corner of your eye you see a very drunk Gwent, drunk horse walking their way towards you.
But
It's like
Literal
Bambi on ice.
Real fancy horse walk.
are you?
And the point, who appears to be have caught up with Gwen and is now supporting Bambi on ice.
Why did you drink that purple
Purple worm toxin.
Orange.
worm toxin?
Purple infused orange fuzz.
I never did. How dare you? I
What
had
did you
a
say,
huge
Lou?
drink.
I can't understand him. I don't-
I'm not quite sure.
Why are they
Why does
speaking
this
this
keep happening
weird?
to Gwen, by the way?
What?
Because I carried him up the freaking.
Don't you know what they're saying? This weird drunken slurring.
I could try something.
Hiya,
Comprehend languages.
Randy.
Please use the saved up wild magic charge. We've got like 8. I wanted to just do something quick.
You want to use up the wild magic charge?
We've got so many. Look, bang.
It doesn't
Yeah.
stack.
No,
All right,
you-
all right.
The ones you've got, I think, do actually stack.
You gonna
GM
try and
ones, I
catch?
think,
Oh,
stack.
Yeah.
All right, roll me a d20 then. Let's see if you roll a 1.
Come on.
16.
Oh.
Yeah, see, nothing happened.
There's a 1.
There's a 1 in it, but not any. So you're casting tongues on me.
It's either tongues or comprehend languages.
Either way, it's above a first level spell slot, which is all I care about.
So, right.
Comprehend
Great plan.
languages.
Right.
That's weird. I actually understand you now. For God's sake.
You've got an hour.
I was talking. So,
Yes.
how would you like Randy to be the best he can be and improve his skills?
It's an
Ah.
internship.
What are you planning on doing with my bot?
Randy's his own guy. I'm just saying, I've got an opportunity.
Well, he seems to have gotten some kind of personality in him now. Don't know where that.
I mean, he's a,
Wait a
he's
minute.
mushroom.
I know where it came from.
We all know
I-
where it came from.
I'm going to have a word with
I- I-
Assassin
I
when we
agree,
find
Goblin.
them again.
You
God
can't
damn it.
understand it. I know you can understand one of them, but you can understand
But-
one of them.
Do you want Randy to get better?
I just heard, I know who to blame for that. I was like, yeah. Yeah, it's fuck you.
Clearly.
Why'd you ask?
Have an opportunity. We
And
have an
if you-
opportunity.
Yes, we have lots of opportunities in this place. I don't know which
Yeah.
one to focus on right now. But can't you?
Ah.
You're trying to trade off my bot to something.
No.
I think now.
No trade,
Oh,
no trade.
Speaking
trade.
of focusing on, Randy does have that cool see-through illusions thing, right? There's a guy over there hiding something, and I want to know what it is.
Huh? Did you? What do you mean?
Do you see that guy over there, just trying to point subtly?
No, I mean about Randy. I don't know what all that mumbo jumbo is going on with them. I know that they've got some weird personality in them now, but what? And I know they can do some weird new stuff, but I
I
don't
thought
know.
that was your design, merging the organic and mechanical components.
Oh hell no! That
That's just
That
a
wasn't
fungal
me.
in the infection.
That's just I think due to assassin growing all the bloody fungus everywhere.
Well, yeah, I thought that's where you got it from, but I thought you would have put it in there.
No, I
Where'd you get the magic
completely.
items from?
To be honest, I completely forgot about my bot being there due to all the big things happening to us.
See, then it doesn't
Just
matter
quick-
if
quick
Randy
mental
goes
note.
away.
It-
If Randy goes
It's-
trip, it's
And
Would
fine.
you-
saves thousands of people.
Yeah,
No, no.
Randy can be a hero. A hero.
I
And
What
by
does Randy have
proxy,
to-
Zormir, you will too, because
Your
you made
design.
Randy.
Your
Yeah.
design will be
you
revolutionary.
don't you didn't hear what they
You-
said. So
you-
all you're is
you
rah, rah, rah,
wanted-
rah, rah.
You wanted people to band together. Randy
Yes.
can help.
By doing
All
what
we need to
exactly?
do. He's a druid. Druid stuff.
Druid?
Druid stuff.
I'm learning more and more about my damn bot day by day. Well,
How
Also,
the hell
Luke,
do you-
take your mic a little bit away from your mouth. You're,
Yeah,
you're starting to breathe into it.
Your nose in the mic a bit, Luke.
Yeah, a little bit further away.
So,
okay.
druid
So-
stuff.
So
Well,
my
It is
bot
weird
is
how we
not-
never see. It is weird how we never see Zorma and Randy in the same room together.
You see them together all
No.
the time on the ship.
No, there have been
never
times we've been
speak
in the
at the
same
same time,
place,
though.
but I'm remember I just died and came back. I don't know everything about what's happened to my bot. I've not even had time to look at them and analyze them and see how much is infected or anything like that.
Well, he's a guy who's now part mushroom, and he's taken up space in my medical bay,
Okay.
and he doesn't do what I say. Can
You
we give
should
him
do
an
what-
opportunity?
Also, he may have tried to murder Lou with an axe.
Yeah, but you know, who
we
hasn't?
don't know that.
While you are convincing them to use send the druid bot on
On a quest,
humanitarian
suicide
quest. Humanitarian aid. Let's go find out if a different sort of humanitarian aid is needed.
It's
Blow
time.
it up. Blow
As
it
once
up.
again, we don't have a map, so I'm just gonna put it on the next map for now, just to distinguish it. And we're gonna go over here with. God, you even have the child with you.
Yeah, we have been playing Lookout. We're playing Lookout.
Oh shit! I forgot about Terrigan.
I didn't.
Aragon's just outside, looking down the corridor.
Yeah, that kind of changes fuck you's escape plan a little bit. There.
Ah, I wondered if you accounted for Zarek.
Unless what? Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
my-
Still
escape plan might still work.
arson into our...
My escape plan might still work.
Might still work. So yes, you find yourself in one of the corridors on the 3rd level, amongst some hotel-like corridor rooms with en suites and half a meter thick marble walls, as Alvina has deduced.
Half a foot.
Half a foot. Thank you.
Oh,
That's
me, it's
vastly
very
different. there.
different. That's very different.
Wrong metric. With one little tarragon looking up and down the walls, Alvina, I don't know, are you using like rope or something to measure, or are you just eyeing it?
I'm using hands, probably.
Using
Hands or like
It's not a
arm weights?
horse.
Yeah.
Alvina just like hand measuring the marble walls, and Fuku preparing something inside this messy, no longer a teenager, but might as well still be punk bachelor pad. Yes.
Alvina is going to be walking to the let's go the room on the immediate left
Immediate left, okay.
and knock on the door.
It's not gonna matter. I'm using a random generator for either room.
I'm aware, yeah. I'm just knocking on the door. I'm just going. Which one first? Left one. Let's go with that.
All right. You can knock on the door, and what time of day is this? This is coming
Morning.
towards
I
afternoon.
think it's like
late morning.
It's
late
like 11
morning,
o'clock.
early
It's
afternoon.
11 o'clock
yeah.
in the morning, something like that.
And Gwent's already drunk.
Gwen's hammered.
All right. You hear a shuffle inside. Some some footsteps coming up to the door, and the door kind of squeaks open a little bit, and staring out from a dark room with some blurry eyes, looking up to you, is what appears to be a young woman with long, wavy black hair and blue eyes, with some smooth, dark skin. Just to stare at, she looks quite attractive. There's a kind of a slight bead of sweat down her forehead. It looks like she might have just woken up from a night terror.
I don't feel like she's gonna hear. I was on the night shift. Go away.
Maybe.
Who the fuck is waking me up this early? What is it? What?
Hi. Really sorry to wake you up at this time.
It's better fucking be important.
It is. You know that you're the neighbor to Damien Darkside, right?
Damien, what's that
We-
prick done now?
Basically, he's buggered off somewhere. We need to find him. Do you have any idea where he could have gone?
No, but if you find him, punch him in the face for me.
You got it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Thought ask at least. I'll let you get back to your sleep. Nice meeting you.
Wait, get the fuck back here.
Yep.
That was it? You woke me up to fucking ask about Damien Darkside?
Oh yeah, you can punch him as well if you like. Also, the fact of, there might be some very loud noise in the next room, so really sorry.
What do you mean there's gonna be some dark noise?
Might be, not guaranteed.
I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Hi, I'm the person looking for Damien Darkside. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say who I am. Sorry.
Aha.
I want valid ID before I let you in.
Is she inviting me in?
She is not.
I was about to say this escalated extremely quickly.
No, one second. I'm making note of her in case I ever have to fucking come back to her.
Yep.
And in case you accidentally kill her.
She was so nice.
No, it's fine. We're not gonna blow up this wall now.
Yeah, you're gonna try not to blow it up.
No, we're not gonna blow up this wall. We did say we were checking if there were people on either side. We're not gonna blow it up if there are people on either side.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna try and not blow it up.
No,
Oh,
if there's people on the
it
other
could
side,
happen.
if there's people on the other side as well, we're not blowing up anything.
Stares at you in the most like annoyed expression you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, it does look a bit apologetic.
Just a nickel bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But it's kind of hard to tell with her overall look.
Do you want a giant, half-naked Amazon? Yeah.
Yeah. What's an all apologetic look from a giant Amazon who looks like, I'll tear your head off.
But assuming there's nothing else, she leaves you to leave, and she goes back to bed, cursing you under her breath.
Fuck you.
Right.
Not that side. I'll check.
Oh,
the other side.
I thought we'd done it now.
Sorry, we gotta move it.
I thought.
And I'll go to the door on the right and knock on that one.
Roll me a. Let's see. Roll me a d6.
1.
Well, unfortunately, there's somebody in.
Ah, shame.
I had a chance there not to be somebody in, but there's somebody in.
Probably fortunately for us, there's somebody in. Because he did say we're not gonna blow it up if there's people.
All right, you go to the door and you knock. It takes a moment. You don't hear anything. You knock again, and you just hear this this voice call from inside. Who is it?
I'm an inspector. I'm here to ask you a couple of questions. It won't take a minute.
Oh, the door's open.
Oh, thank you. Alveda will open the door and step in.
You step in. You see this lovely decorated ensuite single room. It's brightly lit already. The curtains are swung open, and the fake sunlight is coming in from the arcane panel. You can hear the tweets of birds from the arcane panel. There's like a scent of what's lavender? That's what I was looking for. There's a scent of lavender in the air, and what appears to be crocheted and stuffed
Croquet!
animals. Okay. There seems to be stuffed animals on like 3 shelves on the wall, all filled with just these knitted animals. And as you glance into your room, lying on the bed with their foot up in a not a crutch, a
Sling.
Sling.
in a sling, clearly like partially hospitalized, is this female orc. As she looks over to you, and she looks simultaneously both young but also with gray hair. And she just kind of looks over to you. As you can see it, I'm a little disposed to get the door right now.
Fine, thank you for allowing me in.
Was there particular questions you? Is this about the accident?
That wasn't what I was came here to ask questions for, but I could ask for that later if you'd like.
You're not with them, are you? You can see there's a hint of fear in her voice.
Probably not the them you're thinking of.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I swear, it wasn't deliberate. I didn't know.
Oh. You didn't know what?
I mean,
It's an actual sweetheart expression on their face. He does actually have.
give me a persuasion check.
I'm not good at this.
15's alright.
Middle of the road.
It's a bit higher than the road. I've got a 0.
I mean, I stumped like. How do I word this? I
It's
didn't
okay.
know the secret tunnel was there when I fell into it. Okay, I was repotting some plants. I've heard the stories. I'm not in trouble, am I?
Definitely not. At least that's absolutely not from me.
Okay.
Where would you say that secret tunnel was?
Oh, I mean, if you're not with them, I don't think I'm supposed to tell you.
Oh, that's fair.
That depends who them are.
We might have already beaten them up, but it's fair. Don't want to
I
get
haven't.
What, wait, who did you say you were?
Oh, hi, I'm the person. My actual job. Oh, yeah, forgot. I've got to do that. Just go quickly.
wait. While you're telling me, could you? I'm dead fully perched. Could you get me some water? It's kind of hard to. They usually send a carer around every couple hours with like meals and stuff. Since they got me here.
Oh, absolutely. I can cook you up something quick. one moment, actually. And Alvina just goes, I'll be right back in a second. Alvina just walks out the room.
I mean,
goes to
I just wanted some water.
No, Alvina just goes to the next room and is like, fuck you. Stop putting it up. We're not blowing this place up.
Just
Oh, for
want some
fuck's
water.
sake.
Yeah. It's fine, we can save him for later. Alvina then walks back in around the room and goes, right. So water. Do you have a little there's a little kitchen area, right?
There's like a little fire, like a heating stone that they use for like kettles and pots and stuff. Not like a fully equipped kitchen, but what is the equivalent of a
hob.
it wouldn't be a hob because it technically acts like a kettle and a microwave. So it's not like they can heat food up on it, but you can't really cook on it.
Okay. But yeah, is there anything you particularly want? I can ask some questions while I'm making use of you if you like.
I mean, as far as I know, you're a stranger who's not with any sort of official organization with the rebellion.
You're a stranger that's literally just walked into my room.
I asked permission first.
I think the biggest question is, who are you and why are you in my room? And you said you had questions for me, but also you're here to inspect things? Can I ask who you're inspecting things on behalf of?
Oh yeah, dark side.
So you are with them.
Oh, I mean, I'm an outside contractor, but man.
But you're not with like you know the rumors, the people they send after troublemakers.
Oh no, I'm not with them. I was honestly not sure who you meant by them.
The shadowy guys.
No, I've met them. I'm not with them.
So you're not an Inkheart?
No. Do I look like an Inkheart?
Oh, I mean, you were. If this was like a disguise bit, it was very convincing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. But yeah, I'm just here honestly looking for Darkseid's kid. He's gone walkabout somewhere, and we're gonna ask some questions basically about where he is.
Oh, Damien?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he greeted me when they first put me here a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah, he's next door. He'd check in on me periodically. Is he okay? I hope he's okay. He was a real sweetheart.
I see some correlation as to why he lives here. One moment. Damien was in his. We don't know. He's probably fine. His dad's just a bit worried about him because he's gone missing essentially, probably of his own free will as far as we know. But his dad just wants to know where he is essentially.
Oh, give me an insight check.
I'm great at that. No, actually, I'm better than I thought I am. I forgot his wisdom. 12. I'll take it.
There's a slight hesitation. There's a little bit of like flushness to her cheek. You're not quite sure what to make out of it, but she has some form of very light reaction to that.
Yeah. So if you have any idea where he might have gone, I'd very much appreciate it.
No, sorry, I can't help with that regard. Can you pass that water now?
Yes. That's pretty much like Alvina was actually just getting her some water and things.
But was that all the questions you had?
Oh, it was honestly one of the main ones. Yeah, just asking around. You know, is there anything you need? Honestly, I know like a really good healer and things. If you want, we could probably get you up and walking again soon.
Oh, isn't that expensive?
Not for us.
I mean, it's only a minor. Like the medic said it would set in another week.
Okay.
And also, I don't think I'm allowed to leave.
Bed rest. I got that once.
Well, not until the hearing anyway.
What hearing?
About the incident.
What incident?
What the thing I was telling you about.
Oh, that one! The falling into a tunnel one.
Falling
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
secret tunnel.
The hush hush thing that I'm not supposed to know, and now they have to figure out what to do with me.
Oh, I've got actually an idea for you. general skills do you have? Obviously, you know about plants.
Yeah, I'm a forester. I was working over at the Stolen Fort district.
Where's that again?
It's the academic district to the east.
Okay.
It's one of the districts you will have access to when Chris finishes the art.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to for fuck you just to wander in, just being like, I've packed up all the fucking gunpowder. Now what? I'm tempted to, but yeah.
He's basically gonna
Are you going to?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah.
I'm fine either way.
I mean, fuck you's not heard a single thing that Alvina's told this person, so.
Alvina's talking quite loudly, like she's not being subtle about it.
Yeah, but
When is
like, the next
Alvina
room.
ever subtle?
Yeah.
She's been subtle before.
Whether fuck you can hear her from the next room, that's the other thing.
Exactly, yeah. Your perception, if you're all like real low, you definitely know, and it'd be very funny.
I mean, fuck you's perception's not bad.
Exactly,
What's your
yeah. Like if
passive?
you're all like really low,
Passive is 14.
which is like one less than Alvina's. Alvina's pretty good as well, so. You can try, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if you roll again that one and you've not heard a single thing and walk in. I'm so down for that. Or if you nat 20, hit everything and still walk in, it'd be great. So...
I mean, if you're happy for me to roll that, Chris, I'll roll that. Right, perception. 8.
Yes! You have done probably nothing.
Yeah. So fuck you. Like, walks out into the corridor, sees the door open, and starts goes in and goes. Right, that's all the gunpowder packed up, so I'm not blowing any fucking thing up. Now what?
Yeah. I'll be out in a minute. I just got to offer this lady a job.
This apparently young and old, you're still not quite sure, orc just wide eyes staring at the both of you. What the fuck has she gotten herself into? She can't even run away.
Who's that?
This is, did they actually get her name?
You
Did
did
they
not.
get it? I am
No.
very sorry. What's your name?
I don't wanna.
Don't
wanna tell you.
I just need to.
You random generator. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh no. I was doing a roll to see if she'd come up with any wild conspiracies about you being Fae.
I mean,
She was
Alvina does look very fake.
Because otherwise I was gonna play it off of like, you're not Fae, right? I don't want to tell you my name. She does not. She has a neutral response. Ooh, boring.
What happened to your leg?
My name's Karzak. Clan Fang, if it matters, if you need it for the official report, so I'm not sure what this is.
Hey, go first.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Monica. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Alvina. I feel I'm perfectly fine telling my name with this particular one because we're about to offer you a job. So in your hearing, when is it? You said it was in a week, right?
Well, yes. Again, I don't know how much I'm supposed to or allowed to tell you, and you may get in trouble if I tell you any of this. And also, I may get in more trouble if I tell you this.
It's
Oh, I mean,
fine.
always in trouble, so it's fine.
We're probably already in trouble for something we're not even sure what yet.
Okay, well, since there's a non-zero chance that they might erase my memory or just dispose of me altogether, I suppose it'd be nice if someone at least knew where I
should
was and
probably get
been
out of
looking
here,
for
then.
me.
Yeah, basically.
I think that would be fleeing from the law.
Now here's a bit.
That's fine, we do that all the
basically
time.
No, here's the idea. So we've got a really big important job that we're going to be doing fairly soon, and we were supposed to find a bunch of volunteers for it as well. And honestly, I think that your ability to be useful with plants, we kind of need that. So would you like to come along? There is free food, free lodging, indefinite amount of time, and we'll probably get you out of any, like, severe punishments at your hearing.
And they won't erase my mind because I discovered their secret tunnel to their potentially dangerous experiments?
They may erase that part of it, but not the rest of it, if you agree with this.
What about the weird bird person?
Describe weird bird person, and Alvina will describe the exact thing that she saw on the train, which I can't remember the name of.
Nagpa.
Oh, yeah, that. They were in a lab coat and they were doing something with a giant crystal with electricity around it.
Ah. One moment.
I don't think I was supposed to. But
Don't...
see, I wasn't supposed to fall into the tunnel, and then I guess my curiosity was piqued, so I started walking down the tunnel, and the tunnel came out into this large underground laboratory. It was pretty dark down there with the crystal.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And honestly, it looked, because normally the crystals in Stolen Fall are bright and like pink, and this one had a very dark blood red color to it.
Well, I have just got some.
Just
really
fully
good
leaning
news
into it
for
now.
you. And some really bad news as well. The really good. Which one would you prefer first?
Which one won't result in me having my mind irreparably meddled with the likes of magic, and also I've heard, scary folk stories that if they modify your mind, you don't come quite back right. I'd prefer not to have my mind scrambled.
Well, I'm meaning the good and the bad information are immediate and both have about the same effect.
Well, can you just tell me the good news and not tell me the bad news?
The good news, you may have saved the entire rebellion.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bad news, you're...
Don't tell me the bad news!
Oh, okay. I'll tell you the other good news then.
Okay.
We're gonna have to take you with us.
But in like a consensual way, you're not kidnapping me, right?
Yeah.
Well, little
Okay.
column A, little column
This
B.
is actually for your own safety.
Can you heal my leg first? You said you could do that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Oh, no, we
really want to be...
I
Can
can
you
do that.
fix your leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you, goes
Otherwise,
up.
I would be perfectly happy just carrying you out.
Yeah, fuck you, goes up, slaps her leg, and does a second level cure wounds into it.
No, yeah, that's fair. That'll work. Her leg gets instantly better. You can see her like face light up with like, oh my god, the pain's gone. Fucking love it when the pain's gone.
It's good, isn't it? But yeah, we need to take you now for your own safety because your doctor might be evil.
I mean, the person in the lab coat, I don't think they were a doctor. I think they were one of the teachers.
What teachers?
Don't you remember? Like Point
it's still
mentioned they were
in
going. Point mentioned they were going to let go with to a school.
Oh, those gnome people that we went to that meeting with.
Yeah. Well, maybe one of them is the weird bird person thing.
No, they were gnomes. Or halflings. Small people.
Well, the one was an old lady.
I don't remember that.
You do?
Do I?
Remember there was the old lady on the train?
Oh, that one.
Point tried to jump out a window. Like, they can evidently camouflage themselves.
Oh,
How do
the
we know that a
Nectar.
gnome wasn't? Yeah, that was what they were called. I could not remember.
Yeah. They were an
How many
arsehole.
times has Alvina modified memory? She's modified plenty of people's memories. Concussion is a wonderful agent for that. But yeah, oh, by the way, this is Tarragon. She's adorable.
You just see her like
Dead-eyed
only
stare.
only like half appearing on the door, just one eye staring into the room.
She's
Like
dangerous.
These dark, dirty blonde locks just like down her face. Hi, Tarragon. As Karag.
Karag.
Karag? Yeah, that's how you pronounce that.
Kazakh.
Kazrag. Ugh.
Rag?
KH is
Garzug.
K-H-A-R-Z-U-G, so it's Kazakh.
Kazakh.
Unless you want silent letters in there.
Why do I do this to myself?
Yep.
Goddamn orc names.
So, essentially, you have helped basically confirm a lot of things
I'm gonna make her a half orc.
we
It's
were...
better ratios.
It does make, yeah. Oh, honestly, half orc is better. To be honest. But yeah, basically, we know bits and pieces about that, but also you could probably help us get some more information put through to the correct people, because the people who might be doing your hearing might not actually be the correct people. But so we're gonna go immediately and get that all sorted out, and you can come with us on the job if you like.
And this won't make me a criminal.
No,
You promise?
I promise that this act won't make you a criminal.
What we do while we're there?
That
Okay.
might be, yeah. This particular thing we won't be a criminal for. This is actually legal.
Okay. Wait, what was your interest in Damien again?
Oh, his dad sent us to look for him, essentially.
But then
Anyway,
what?
We'll find him and bring him back to him.
Why?
I didn't ask.
Well, can you not?
Why?
Why?
Well, because I told Damien about the tunnel, and he said he'd look into it for me.
Dun,
Ah.
dun,
Where is
dun.
that tunnel again? We actually need to know now.
Yeah.
And this
it's
was
part
2
of
days
what we-
ago.
Yeah, it's part of what we're actually looking into, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Right, but Damien said there might be some sort of conspiracy going on against the rebellion.
Oh, he's absolutely right. He may be in imminent extreme peril.
And also, his dad doesn't listen. And I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Oh, good thing you told us then.
Well, if we're going to be doing crimes together, because you haven't convinced me we're not, and at this point, I'm slowly coming around to it.
I like you.
Alvina, kidnapping NPCs from day one.
Benevolently kidnapping is kind of what she does.
And also, Damien was really sweet to me. Like, he would take all my little stuffed animals and put them on the shelf for me, and dear God, I got really good at stuff. Do you see? I did all that in a week.
In a week?
There's like 20 of them there. It's actually
We're
not
gonna
that. Apparently, I'm
we're
just
gonna-
naturally gifted.
We're gonna have conversations about this later. I might have some commissions. Oh, he's got a giant grin
No,
in
no commissions.
Oh, you should also probably talk to the neighbor on the other side to Damien.
the face. Oh, I already did. She went to bed again. She was on the night shift or something.
Right, because Damien told me something. It seems pretty personal. I don't know if I'm supposed to. It seems rude to tell strangers about it.
Hey, mind, we're not strangers. We've been introduced, and you're gonna work for us, so that makes us friends, right?
That makes you employer and
Alvina logic.
Right. But apparently they were going steady a little while back.
Ah, I don't think they are anymore.
Right. But I'm pretty sure she's part of this group he runs with.
Oh,
That's awkward.
fair enough. Okay, yeah, let's go and have a talk. So,
Oh, no.
Why have we got these two dealing with the most important things?
yeah, like you're all happy you went to the pub now, aren't you?
No, not in the slightest.
Yes,
I was under the
absolutely.
impression Damien would be in the pub. That's why I went.
No, I went for the drinks, baby.
Yeah, I understand why you went here.
That's fair.
Yeah, honestly, Gwen, I had no qualms in any way. I knew 100% Gwen would be going to the pub. But
Just
yeah,
wanted a mimosa.
we're gonna have to wake her up. I'm gonna have to wake her up again. That's unfortunate. Anyway, so come along. We got this.
Oh yeah, 1 second. I'm just packing my bag. I gotta take. Hey, I don't suppose you've got a bag of holding I can put these stuffed animals into. It seems a shame to leave them.
I mean,
He's there with his bag of holding.
yeah, it's getting a bit full, though.
Oh.
There's no like liquids in there, right?
I
Not
don't
that I
know,
know of.
actually.
There might be. Probably not though.
There's a lot of things in that bag of holding, honestly.
The containers would be sealed.
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah, I don't-
they're in bowls.
But like glass bottles.
Yeah.
You've not just been like shoving shit in there where that might have broken the bottles.
Uh-huh.
Nothing's broken yet.
I mean, I've not cut
Well,
myself
I-
when I put my hand in, so.
Well, yeah, but that isn't how that would work unless you were retrieving one of the bottles that was broken.
Oh, actually, I have this an idea. Fuck you, try and get in one of the broken bottles.
Okay.
Puts his hand in and tries to like summon a broken bottle from it.
All right, roll me a d20.
D20.
Oh god, no. That one.
14.
14. Nothing comes up.
No, they're broken bottles.
Everything looks-
Go.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
All right, help me put some of my stuff in there.
Sure.
Here, you take the teddies.
Alvin is like helping, just handling all these teddy bears and things.
And all right, I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Welcome to the team. And Alvina will stride out the room, walk to the room on the left again, and slam on the door this time.
You slam on the door. Give me a perception check.
21.
Ooh.
There appears to be some like clanging and banging going on inside of things kind of being maybe not thrown about, but like drawers being hastily opened, like footsteps rushing back and forth.
Hello, it's me again. Sorry.
You hear no response.
Oh, that's a shame. Hey, fuck
Unbelievable.
you. Can you
What?
do me a favor?
Yeah.
Wait outside this door.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into Damien's room. And I'm going to... What would be the most solid object in here? Probably the entire dresser, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'll be just gonna pick up the whole dresser and try and smash the wall in with it.
All right, give me a strength-based check.
Strength check.
6 inches thick.
24.
Ooh.
All right, how would you like to Kool-Aid your way through the wall?
Literally, like, just grabs both sides of the dresser, just blatantly in front of the door, heaves it up, because we did move it away, then just smashes it straight through the wall, like, two hands overhead, wham!
Wham. You do so to a startled shriek inside as, let's see, they begin casting a spell, and I need you to roll me initiative.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll as well? Or?
No. This will only matter for these two. Let's actually get rid of all the rest of these. What did you roll? 14?
Yeah, it doesn't matter that I've got advantage on my initiatives, because I always roll terribly on both dice.
They have...
Yeah, but you rolled slightly better on one of them.
Ooh, what is your modifier?
Oh, +3. And
They
advantage
also have a
if
plus
it
three.
matters. I've got advantage on mine if that matters for, like, tiebreaker.
I don't think advantage gives you advantage for a tiebreaker.
think-
Nah.
I've got 17 as a hard stat. for Dex. So mine's as high as it can be, because it's the one of... I believe advantage matters as the... Everything matches up perfectly, usually.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Above, she has also 17. Below, she has a 16. She also apparently has a
17.
17 because she has a +3 modifier.
Yep. So...
Reroll.
Okay, that's fair.
Which means
I
she
mean,
gets
I was
this.
gonna say, why don't you just both roll a d20 to see like, who gets the higher? But
Actually, hold on, hot that time.
Yeah, that's effectively what happens anyway. All right. So she's a little startled, but as you look around the room, it's similarly got a not quite to the extreme punk core as Damien's room does. This one's a little bit more sparse and Spartan, but you can see that she is wearing what appears to be these like torn leather, not torn, torn leather trousers and a like leather waistcoat on over just a white blouse. Her what did she say she had? She was smooth dark skin with wavy black hair.
Yeah, long dark hair was basically the view I got. And she said she was looking up at me, so she's a bit shorter, I assume.
She appears to be in her like young 20s. Probably just well, she's also a half elf, so
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I suppose imagine she's just like a little bit shorter than you.
Yeah.
But she is a
I'm-
dark
Two
elf.
that Philip was on about.
I'm 6 foot, like dead, I believe. Alvina, so. Yeah, she's 6 foot exactly. So. Right. She's
Yeah,
not-
well, it's like she's just like half a foot smaller, shorter than you.
Yeah.
But you can see she's got like several punk spiked rings on it. But on one of them, you can actually see on like two of them, there's slight glints of arcane on it. She stares at you. Just again, her hair seems to be kind of like while it's curly, it seems to also be kind of frizzed at the back, and some of it is kind of like stuck to her face with sweat. As she stares at you with these piercing blue eyes.
Alvina goes, I'm really sorry, but I did knock.
I mean, this seems a tad extreme, don't you think?
No?
First you wake me up, and then you destroy my wall.
Yeah. I've got some more questions to ask you. Really sorry.
You can see she kind of just reaching towards what appears to be a small box. She's already got like a bag open that you can see kind of clothes like half hanging out of that she shoves stuff into.
I'm fine for you to go after we have a chat, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, do you mind waiting outside while I, make myself more presentable, and then we can have our chat?
Nah, sorry, this is very urgent. Damien might be about to die, so.
I mean, the prick kind of deserves it, don't you think?
I don't know, I've never met the guy.
Oh, were you some lackey? Which organization are you with?
None of the above, honestly.
Well, unfortunately,
We're
you can,
doing that.
as you can imagine, a gal likes her freedom, you know?
Okay, so do I, yeah, I get you. But I'm not gonna arrest you or anything. Honestly, I just want to have a chat, and, then I'm happy to let you teleport away or whatever you're planning on doing.
Give me a persuasion check.
$18.
Oh, sorry, you broke my wall. As she, throws her hand wide and, pushes the box into the bag, very quickly zipping it up while there's still clothes kind of, half coming out of it. And as she, raises her finger, she clicks, and a spectral black door rises behind her. She starts falling back towards it. Well, hope to meet again. I mean, I really don't. Fuck off. But that is her action to do through it, and she can technically step through it because she beat you on initiative.
Yeah.
And with that, she dimension doors away.
Okay.
If you'd
500
gone in through
feet.
the front door, fuck, you could have counterspelled that.
Yep. I didn't think she'd be a caster, honestly. So she's within. Hey, I've seen Dimension Door before, right?
Yeah, I've
Oh yeah,
used
you've
it.
seen
Exactly.
plenty of us use it.
Yeah. Hey, Monica, she's within 500 feet.
Yeah, we're in 500 feet though.
Dimension Door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what direction?
We're in
Where do you
500
think
feet.
she'd go? Where would you go?
I don't know.
Front door,
I have a mental note of where she is in my head.
front door, up on the roof. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel!
Oh.
I mean, 500 feet is a very big radius.
Yeah, but we're in a building.
Look out the window.
It's not a window, it's like a TV screen.
Well,
An arcane screen. It's
There-
faking
You know the-
light.
there,
Because you're in
there's
the back
no-
end of a cave.
there's
Can you see
nothing
her
at
in
the
either
front.
corridor?
Looks left and right.
No.
You cannot. Tarragon also looks. She cannot.
Oh, hang on.
Can
Um,
she smell her?
Yeah. Fuck you takes Tarragon's hand and dimensions door down into the lobby.
That's fair. That's fair. You do so. You step out of the door into the brightly lit marble white lobby with the garnishings of diplomatic decor, some armchairs, the grand like environmental, the landscape paintings, etc. You see a secretary look up from their desk as you just pop into existence through the door. Some people kind of giving you strange looks and starting to like curve around you. Give me a perception check.
Perception. I mean,
Oh,
fuck you
by the way,
doesn't actually know what she looks like.
Yep. He
And
does-
that is
you
why
really
you
know.
critically fail.
Sense.
Yeah.
Alvina, by the way, will be going to what's her name again? Kaza?
Karzug.
Kurzuk. Really sorry about this, but we need to be fast. And Alvina will just scoop her up and just sprint to where basically.
Okay.
Princess Carrie, basically.
Fireman's lift.
How's just Princess Carrie again?
Yeah.
You can.
Alvina would Princess Carrie rather than Fireman Lift.
Yeah. At least for a cute girl. And she's going to be just booking it down basically towards the lobby because she also thinks that she might have gone through the lobby.
You do so. It takes you a little bit longer to get there. By the time you get there, Fuki, have you done anything? Have you wandered about? Are you still just there looking around? You got a
Would be
couple rounds
looking
before
around.
Alvina shows up.
We'd probably go over to like the concierge and be like,
Woman that lives next to Damien. Has she been
Not the orc.
through here?
Not the hook.
Not the orc.
And are you going to the secretary, or are you going to like the doorman?
like
Dormant.
the receptionist.
Ah.
Like he
Okay.
still has like the
So Annabelle.
yeah.
Oh, is Annabelle the secretary here? Okay.
He
And we're in the same building.
Yeah, he's still got like.
Yeah,
the,
that's what I mean. Like their accommodations in the Republic headquarters.
Ah.
Yeah, he's
They
still
don't
got
have
the,
like their own lobby or anything.
That's
The-
why I
it's the
thought
lobby
they'd have
for the
their own
headquarters.
lobby. Better.
Yeah, still got like the badge thing pierced through his ear.
I don't think
Annabelle
she'd
just like
forget.
stares up at you. Oh, for Jesus! Not another one of your group.
What do you mean? Who else has been there?
What?
Zormir
No,
did
the one-
say he
the
was
one in
coming
the
here
armor.
earlier.
Oh, Zormir.
Look, is this important? I'm kind of busy today.
Yeah, we're looking for Damien Darkside. We just tried to speak to his neighbour, but she ran away.
Teleported away.
Teleported away. Wanted to see if she came through here.
Wait, not the, is Alvina arriving at this point?
Yeah, carrying the orc girl.
Not that one. The other one.
Okay, well, first of all,
Annabelle.
she needs to stay here. She's under witness protection.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what I'm
It's under vital importance. And
I don't think I have the clearance to even comment on that.
Go.
good.
And
So-
secondly,
Yeah.
you mean the other one, as in the dark-haired girl that's always with Damien?
Albino will give her a description.
Oh, that
Right,
would have been
so-
very helpful before I came down here.
Okay, so Millie.
Millie.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't catch her name.
Didn't ask.
Did she just teleport in here, dimension door? I did just now.
No, but you didn't hurt her, did you?
No. Why?
How do I
Who-
put this
whose dog was
delicately?
she?
Well, well, she's not technically the daughter of anyone. She's adopted.
Okay.
Although that's kind of transparent. But you know the grumpy kobold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's great.
You know, the
He
the
gave me
dis-
this knife.
Yeah, he's awesome.
yeah, the leader of the
Graham.
ink cart.
Gramps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the one who doesn't technically exist. Anything I say to you, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
ink
yeah,
cart
yeah, yeah,
confidentiality.
we-
Nobody
yeah.
care. The one who will skin you all alive if anything happens to his adopted daughter.
Yeah.
Right. Well, just Just wanted you to know.
Thank you. That's actually very handy.
But also, if she's giving you the slip, you're never gonna find her. She knows every secret tunnel in this place,
Yeah.
second only to her old man.
That's fair. Do you know where he happens to be at the moment?
Well, I mean, they're dealing with like 20 different fires, I'd imagine. Do you know how many goddamn conspiracies we have every day?
Yep. We
At least
caused about half of them.
Right, well, suddenly there's like 20 new ones because people have gotten paladin powers, and suddenly they think, oh, it's time for a change, and we've got literal gang wars rising up throughout the settlements.
Yeah. Basically, the long and short of it is, she might know where Damien's gone, and Damien might be imminently about to be violently murdered by these weird bird people called Nagpas.
Right. Was there a question? Was there something you needed from me?
Oh, I just wanted to know if she'd gone. We'll get back to
If
you, Dave.
if you'd seen her. If not,
I have
something
not.
else to do.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you for your
bye-bye.
time. Apologies. Oh, and I'm sorry about Zormir.
About what?
And the damage.
No,
What damage? Wait, what damage?
Oh, we
No,
we're
Alvin,
doing some renovation.
fuck you
We're doing
for
some-
pushing her out the wall.
We're doing some renovation. Sorry about Zormir, just generally. We know how he is.
I'm gonna have to make several calls.
Also, Albino is shouting over us. It's like, Millie might also potentially be in danger from the weird Nagpa people, so let Gramps know.
But yes, you all exit the headquarter, the
Still
rebellion's
Princess
headquarters.
carrying the orc lady.
Still
'Cause I
Princess
know-
carrying the half-orc.
Yeah, the half-orc.
Where would you like to go?
Well, Alvina's gonna have just a scan of the area, not expecting to actually be able to find Millie. at
You
all.
might actually be like the only one who has a chance. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, that's why it's like it's worth a shot, but
I have a bardic inspiration as well.
I will use that.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll actually use a Destiny first, because it's even with a bardic inspiration, I don't think I'd make it. So I'll re-roll that one first. 70, yeah.
No.
I'll roll bardic.
Destiny has decided you are not seeing them.
Yeah, I will roll bardic inspiration as well, but it's probably not going to matter. Yours is
D10.
D10, right? Yeah. Nope. Total
Wow.
was less than my first roll. Yeah, fair enough. No worries.
Well, that's
Don't
not.
see you. Don't spot her. It's like,
Oh.
she's okay. It'd be quite unfortunate. I guess we're going to the bar. Meet up with the others and tell them what we know.
All right. Then this is while all the things happening in the tavern were going on, we finally catch up with both sides of the group. That brings time to a equilibrium. As
Such a point. Does at any point Kazug has to be put down? By the way.
she does not. She seems
Okay.
to be more than content, just letting you Princess carry her everywhere.
Yep. Zalvina will not have even considered putting her down if she doesn't ask.
Properly resting her foot.
That's exactly what Alvina was gonna do if we couldn't fix her leg with us here. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on tight.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty much.
And catch back up with the arguing about my.
But looking
Uh.
around, you eventually find the other half of the party, and we reunite the groups as we take a quick 5 seconds there so the DM can get some more water, because once again, there's too many NPCs.
Where's Kazug gone? I see their name, I don't see their model.
It's just a blank icon.
Yeah. Oh no, there they are. It's like they used to have a model.
Yes, there we go. We're going to take 5 there, and then we can
Yep.
regroup as a party and decide what we'd like to do next. We are coming up to the Battle of the Bands afternoon start time.
Yeah.
If you would like to attend.
Definitely would.
Given the
I mean,
imminent murder
What do you mean
Yeah.
imminent murder? Now,
of,
honestly, he's been
of
gone-
Damien, not by us. this time.
He's been gone for 2 days. He can wait another hour or two.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell that
We
to
just don't know where the
Darkseid.
fuck he's gone.
yeah, but if
So,
Darkseid
imagine if-
finds out you knew, And you
Yeah,
went to play the
He
Battle
might
of the
be about
Bands
to- He
instead.
might be about to be murdered. Let's go play some music.
I mean, Dark
Hey,
Side
we
might be there. So.
Actually, also true. Also, Gramps might be there.
I mean, if anything,
Let's go and check out this tunnel and then.
Yeah. If anything, fuck you could message Gramps because we met and
There's a chance.
yeah.
Oh, your daughter might know. Your daughter might know where he is. Also, she's kind of gone walkabout. Sorry about her wall.
Just don't mention the wall. Say she did that herself.
No, because she's gonna mention the wall. So if we
Mm.
apologize beforehand, I'm so sad that an 18 didn't make it. I would have had to nat 20 it, I bet.
Yeah.
It was a hard rolled 18. It's like, damn. If that had worked, though. If that had worked, like, I'm honestly fine with you going. I'm actually.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
what,
you know
what you thought fuck you could do, just saying that she's within 500 foot.
I honestly thought there's a chance he has something. I don't know what your spell list is entirely.
Nothing that could do what you thought. I don't think there's anything that would be able to do what you think it could do.
Honestly, here's the bit. I wasn't sure what you could have possibly done for it. But there's always a chance you have something, right? Like
Or
something
some
that
weird
could be
idea.
handy. Some handy thing. Like, it doesn't need to know where exactly she's gone.
I mean,
Trace
the only-
transport.
The only thing that fuck you could do now is do scrying.
She's 100% immune.
Maybe.
Scry proof.
She actually, there is a character ability which allows you to be immune to scrying. She might have that. Because I think
by
it's a
the-
rogue ability.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, I mean, I don't think she was a rogue. If she
But she
cast
could have been,
Dimension Door?
no, she could, because I believe a high-level arcane trickster can cast Dimension Door. Like, very high level, admittedly.
Yeah, it'd have to be like
I'm-
17 or something.
18 or
Tier-
something like
tier-
that, yeah.
Tier 4.
Which I could see, to be honest.
Maybe.
When we know, when Ali know who she is, I could see it, essentially. I could see her being like 17, level 17, 18 if her dad is obviously max level plus.
But I think
essentially.
arcane tricksters can only learn evocation and illusion spells. I don't think Dimension Door is
I think Dimension Door is one of them.
Double check she was. Dimension Door. Nice conjuration.
I thought that was one of the ones they could have. I thought they could do conjuration and illusion.
I'm sure it's evocation and illusion.
But I don't think it is. Oh, it's enchantment and illusion.
Enchantment.
I knew it wasn't evocation.
I have
Evocation.
returned.
Evocation is
Hi.
not magic.
Let's go all Nook magic.
Oh no, what have I missed? Oh dear.
It's fine. We're theory crafting that she might be like level 17 arcane trickster. It's like, wrong kind of magic.
Yeah.
So whoever's clicking stop, please.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's having like plugging in
Mic.
their microphone and unplugging it.
Oh, it would have been me then.
Please.
Unmuting.
Lou, you're such a little rascal with your sounds,
Sound with your noises.
your noises, Lou.
Your silly little audibility.
But yeah, so I guess for all the rest of you, you see Alvina, fuck you, Tarragon, and Alvina Princess carrying some random half-orc. Who still might have a splint on their leg, by the way.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that we didn't remove it. We
yeah,
just healed it.
They've fully got a splint or a cast on the leg still.
Yeah.
Hence why she's not asked to be put down.
Hey, guys.
Hold on, Gwen. What the hell are you doing here with? Hi, who are you and why is Alvina carrying you? Have you been kidnapped? Do we need to contact someone?
Oh, sorry.
Alvina, stop taking random people.
I didn't expect you to talk. I thought you were a construct.
Constructs can talk.
Well, not like that. They can't.
Ooh.
They're all
Whoa.
roboticized.
What the
What?
hell happened to Gwen?
They got very drunk on purple worm poison. I don't know
Like
what
if it's
is
big
bar-
thumbs.
There's something wrong with this bar. They think just putting actual poison into some weird orange drink quantifies alcohol.
One, please.
I'm about to say, I'm about to
Christ's
ask
sake.
for the recipe. I'm about to ask for the recipe. He's alive, so I might want to
Uh.
try something with that.
With purple worm poison?
Why not? I've cooked with worse.
Oh god.
You've eaten worse.
What have you... Oh god. Well, that's why I felt quite queasy after some of the meals you gave me.
No, that's because you have a low constitution.
I have a damn good constitution, I'll have you know.
Evidently not. The bathroom would say otherwise.
Just because I don't eat red archite every day like you seem to do.
It's good for you.
Oh god.
It's got electrolytes.
I don't know.
Still
You're...
strong hair.
I would like to do
You've
an
got hair
in-depth...
in your eyes.
I'd like to do an in-depth analysis of your stomach when you die. Can I have your body for research purposes afterwards?
No, someone's already been promised my body when I die. Sorry.
So you assume there'll be a body left and it won't immediately turn to ash.
Yes, that you do have a point there, Point.
No, I won't turn to ash. Yeah, there's 5 separate people who have dibs on different parts of my body when I die.
Has
Well,
anyone claimed the
Now you
head?
have
That's
6.
what you're doing.
has someone
2
claimed your
people
stomach?
2 people both claimed the head. 5 people actually claimed the stomach. All 5 of them have dibs on the stomach. They said they'd sort it out on their own.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Last person standing. Okay.
Yeah. There were
Okay.
earthquakes when the
Again,
discussion
raising the question of why have you rung the...
happened. Oh, this is witness protection.
Okay. Why are they needing witness protection? What did you do?
I didn't do it.
Depending
Are
on
you
how-
sure?
Yeah, Damien did it.
What's going on? All right.
What did he do? Where is he?
Start the stuff. Start from the start and tell us everything.
So.
Fuck you. Not you. Fuck you.
I don't know.
Do you know the whole story?
No, Alvina was the one talking to her.
Oh Christ. Right.
I was trying to blow shit up.
Yeah.
Why?
We didn't. It's fine.
Oh God. I'm going.
There were people in the next door room.
Right,
so
you
we-
take over asking questions. I'm going to the damn bar. I've changed my mind. Hey,
And
Gwen,
Gwen,
come
you
over
go.
here. Let's have another drink.
Kazuk, that is how you deal with Zome. Are you okay, Gwen? Do you need medical attention?
Like, just gonna pet Kazuk's head on the way past that. Yeah.
I'm sorry for them. They're like that.
He's got some
You
trauma
learn
to
to love 'em.
work through. So,
Barkeep.
So can we send him away?
And who?
Robo mushroom. Robo mushroom guy.
Robo Shroom! Robo Shroom!
You want to send a
Mushbot.
panda
Mushbot!
called Randy now, with a personality, on a
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah.
Okay. It might save them from Alvina, at least then.
Oh, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
I actually have a question, GM. When I walked in, did this guy have any physical reaction to seeing Big Chloe Elf walk through the door?
Yeah.
Because he was warned about me, so I'm just curious.
Did Jack have any reaction?
6 perception. No, he did not. He has not seen you.
Okay,
He's too pissed.
he's
He's
very
currently-
slushed.
He's currently lying in the bottom of the bar.
He's in the gutter, but he hasn't left yet. So, point. We went and investigated the room. We've got a lot of information, actually. We found a bunch of paperwork on it.
Oh, good. We've got some information as well.
Yeah.
But you start.
So we checked the whole room. Also, his mirror's weird. We brought it with us. It had some weird shadowy stuff on it, which then went away when we weren't looking. But that's probably a bad sign, so we decided to take the mirror with us.
Oh, have you got it here?
Yeah,
in my bag.
it's in the bag of holding.
Can I have a look? I'll do an arcana on it.
I mean,
Fit in the
probably-
bag of holding?
Yeah, we put it in the bag of holding.
The bag of holding does have a limit on the diameter of things that you can bring in.
I assumed it was like
Like a
standard
thinner one?
desk one, because I think you can pull it. Because like a
I guess those are thin enough, yeah.
exactly, because they're like oval.
Yeah.
So
Vanity mirror.
that's why I assumed.
It was awkward. Like, it took two of you definitely to, like, open,
Yeah.
pull it over, but I'll allow it.
It'd probably be best when we get back to the ship. It's quite big.
Okay.
So there's that. We checked in both sides because we were basically going to check both rooms anyway, but there were people in both of them, so we decided we were just going to ask nicely. Knocked on the door of the first one. It was some girl who was. It turns out they are the adopted daughter of Gramps.
You know,
Um,
the little kobold guy.
Yeah. So I'll get back to that later. But basically, I knocked on the door, asked her a question. Apparently, I've got to punch him in the punch Damien in the face for her.
And I'm gonna
Oh,
give you the rules.
Did she by any chance have dark hair, kind of a punky aesthetic, blue eyes?
Did you have blue eyes?
She did have blue eyes, piercing blue eyes. Described them
Yeah.
several times.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sounds like one of Damien's exes.
Yeah. And
How do you
basically,
feel about? Yeah. How do you feel about hair dye?
It doesn't work on me.
Okay. So continue.
It burns out too quickly. And essentially, so I left her be because she seemed really tired. Walked to the next door, which is where I met Kazakh.
Hi.
She
Hi,
was.
pleasure to meet you.
She was in.
Still Princess Carrie, yeah?
Yeah. She was in like a medical bed. We fixed up her leg.
Feels much better now.
Barkeep,
And-
how much for your 2 medium drinks? Medium strength drinks.
Oh, hey there, designated cart driver. Welcome back.
Yeah. You're not allowed to drink anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm afraid my system has you noted down as designated cart driver. It is illegal to sell you alcohol while you are the designated cart driver.
Well, I've designated that one over there as a cart driver now. I need a drink.
You know she doesn't drink. Well, she does drink, but it doesn't make her alcohol inebriated because of a mug. So
I would like an orange drink,
Well-
please.
Who am I to question that? Authorization granted. What can I get you? No longer designated cart driver.
Something mediumly strong. No, not as quite
something
as
that'll
it-
make me drunk, but something that won't kill me.
not as strong as what. Wait, did you sign a waiver there? I saw some
That sounds
paperwork. as you-
confirmed.
Give it the strongest thing you have that does not require the waiver.
Yes.
Second strongest thing.
Only our purple infusion requires a waiver.
Not.
Okay,
Mhm.
not that then, but fairly strong then.
Would you like weak strong or moderate strong?
Moderate strong, please. And 2 for myself and 1 for my friend here.
There are 2 drinks weaker than the purple infusion. Both are above medium strength. There is no drinks designated as medium. There is a drink that is a quarter of the strength of purple if you would like.
Yes, I'll do.
Let me
It's
double
just
check how
less
this describes
purple
this.
infusion. It's just less purple one better.
That'll do.
What you do? Yeah, she's really good at knitting, by the way. And essentially, she bust her leg accidentally falling into a secret tunnel that was something to do with the Nagpas that we found earlier. And she is apparently going to go to a hearing about it, but we decided to take her with us just in case the Nagpus tried to violently murder her while she was in a hospital bed. So we brought her with us, and she's going to go on the job with us later as well. You know, the big one. Alvin is looking at Point expectantly.
Oh, sorry, zoned out there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool. And essentially, Damien went 2 days ago to the tunnel that she described, which is full of the Nagpus, and they have a giant crystal. It's a big, dark crystal with lots of lightning coming out of it, and there's one wearing a lab coat.
Oh, I respect the aesthetic, but also, how many of them?
How many of them?
Oh, I only saw the one.
At least one.
Well, there's a bunch of like non-bird people working about, but they seem to be like average students.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they were the. It might have been the teachers that you said you're talking about and getting an internship with.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they were a teacher. They were just wearing the same lab coat as I've seen the professors wear.
I mean, it makes sense they're a teacher.
I mean,
I
if you're
don't
doing
know
science, you
anyone-
might as well wear lab coats. just
I
safety.
don't know anyone who isn't a teacher that wears a lab coat.
I'm sure one of my many outfits is a lab coat to change
And
into.
you're a teacher.
I guess so.
That's because you
Anyway.
covered. She blinded me with science.
So Dane's been gone for a couple days.
Yeah, 2 days. Oh, and then for the last bit, we decided to go and have a chat with the next door neighbor on the other side again, Millie. I knocked on the door. There was some like commotion inside, so I decided the best route, the best option, was to have fuck you stand guard at the door in case anyone tried to like rush out. As I went in through a different entrance.
It was the wall, wasn't it? You went through the wall.
I went straight through the wall. Yeah. And she dimension door out that she wasn't injured. I'm happy to say.
Send me back up there later and I'll mend it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't hand in the key.
Anyway,
I have this key, by the way.
any idea where she went?
Oh no, she buggered off somewhere. She's apparently like Gramps' daughter, so she's long gone.
Okay.
Though honestly, there's a pretty good chance she's watching us right now, or is where Damien's gone, or where the rest of her friends are, because she's apparently one of that lot we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
The punk club.
Well, I would have liked to meet her. She would have been quite good for the Battle of the Bands. We need more people on our team.
She was really nice.
I
of
say
her.
quite loudly.
She was really nice, honestly.
And then, so we should probably go check out that tunnel. Just
Yeah.
stealth in, see who's in there.
So
As
we're
a
not
reminder,
taking
the
people.
tunnel is over in Stolen Thought, which you do not currently have passports for.
Yeah, we can't go over there. It's over
Right.
a place we don't have access to.
Do I not have access to it yet? Is it?
No, your internship isn't going yet. They said they were going to get you in. It's been a
Okay.
day, hasn't it? So
Yes. Good news is I have the entire place mapped out. The bad news is I still have to do some of the art.
yeah, fair.
Okay.
But I have simplified the art, so it will take me far less time than the fucking other maps have.
Well, whenever we can get dark sides to sharpen, pay attention to us, we can ask about that.
Yeah. Well, I imagine Darkseid's going to be coming to the Battle of the Bands thing, and probably Gramps will be there as well, because I imagine there'll be some security stuff. So he'll probably at least hear back
Alright, why is Gwent making a con save?
to see how if he just blacks out. I'm
Because
assuming.
Gwent's
I
getting
drank the drink as
Zormir.
well.
Are you drinking another drink?
Yes.
Zormir
Yeah.
got him it.
You're making that con check at disadvantage then.
Yes.
I mean, I already got a 10, so how much
but
worse
if-
You
could
might
it be?
not want. You might not
Yeah,
want.
but
Oh,
You
a
got
7,
7.
slightly worse.
If Zormir and Lua are drinking, also give me con saves.
Is Lou drinking?
yeah,
Oh, go over there.
I'm going there.
There you are.
And who are these two people flanking you? Have you just brought in two commoners? Just
I don't
Looks
know
like
who they
they're
are.
just hopers, hoping you'll buy them if they like stand next to you enough.
Yeah, probably. You know when you're at the bar and there's just some drunk people vaguely nearby and just start chatting to them.
They're both of the people. You know the
I'm
ones
gonna
that have got, like,
destiny that.
they're the ones. You know the ones who've always got like a fiver in hand trying to catch the barkeeper's eye, but both of them are somehow failing despite there being no other patrons.
Yeah.
They're those people. Hey, nice one.
That's better.
That tiefling heritage.
Lou, as you're drinking the drink, you can see that there's a slight blue hint kind of dye throughout this orange concoction. As you drink it, do you drink it quick? Do you drink it fast? That's the same thing, Chris. Do you drink it quick? Do you drink it slow?
Do you drink it quick, fast, or faster?
No, it's just straight down the gullet.
Straight down the
It's
gullet.
just a
Down in
large
one.
shot.
Zumba, zumba, zumba.
As
It's
you
been
drink
a
it,
Bad day.
Wow.
there is a very almost like a wash of dopamine throughout your brain as any fog you previously had seems to clear away as bright blue skies emanate throughout your cognitive mind. And you feel relaxed, your muscles, any tension you had unwinds and eases through your body. But while you feel relaxed, you don't feel sluggish in any way. In fact, you actually feel clearer. The room becomes just that little bit brighter, that little bit more detailed and vivid. You start to notice kind of more intricate details of people's faces, the kind of grains and the curves in the wooden paneling beneath your feet, and the sounds just get that little bit richer, that little bit more distinct as you've upgraded your sound system. And for the next couple hours, you have advantage on perception checks.
Ooh. The hell did you
Okay.
drink?
But
It was a blue-infused orange fuzz.
I'm very concerned at what the blue is because I know like
Did-
3 things that boost perception that are blue, and one of them will turn him into a frog.
did he just nick my drinks?
No.
No, you apparently bought him one as well.
I didn't
No.
buy him one.
Apparently you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I bought Gwent one.
No, I went up. That's why I asked Zormir originally who the other drink was for. And he said
Two for
it's
me and one
Gwen.
for Gwent.
He might have taken your drink.
No, I went up to the bar, but it was just in the meantime.
I
well,
couldn't
stuff
argue
was going
anything
on.
because I was dealing with actual real world stuff.
I'm wondering where
My
you've
flatmate.
gone, honestly. Yeah.
Paul, my flatmate, just came back, so I was letting him in. Not sorted the key so he couldn't get his key in.
Ah.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I guess Lou's also paying for a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did comment that they were going to get one themselves.
Ah.
Alright.
And how much was that? 60, did you say?
60 for the blue-infused.
So, am I doing 2 con saves for drinking 2?
Are you drinking them in quick succession, one after the other, or are you drinking them spaced healthily between?
Probably drinking 2 of them quickly because
Chugs one, other hand chugs other, because he's just
Oh,
so
no.
done with Alfie.
Alright.
If, he
If
doubled
you're
that
if you're
one,
drinking
he'd
them
die.
reasonably, just 2 normal con saves. If you're drinking them recklessly, con save at disadvantage.
You know what I'm picturing now?
If he
is-
triple nat ones, does he die?
Maybe.
11.
11 for one, and
Ooh.
18 on the other.
18 on another.
I'm picturing Zormir's horns and armor just forming one of those hats with the 2 cans either side.
With the
Alright,
straw.
so Gwent and Zormir failed their checks.
Yay.
Well, technically
failed.
Zormir only fails the first one, but it's still enough to fail. You know what,
It's-
Zormir?
It's the first one.
You still get a drink the second one, but the effects are already taken effect.
Alright.
Gwent, you are just asleep now. You are fast asleep. Describe your sleeping position.
Oh, legs spread, unnaturally far, and just like head on the bar.
Wait, you mean like the
Like-
tiger skin rugs? that
I
people
was
Yeah, a little
get?
bit. Yeah.
Just completely
Just-
out displayed.
He's playing.
Yep.
Zormir, you are poisoned in the sense that you are
Poisoned?
drunk,
Mm-hmm.
because alcohol's a poison, guys.
It is.
We here at Alterra do not recommend reckless drinking. Drink responsibly.
Nah.
and you get the kind of superficial type of poison because it gets a little name called sleep-induced poison. Now you are not fully asleep, but you are half into the cognitive dream realm, which is just called the dream realm. But you will have disadvantage on perception checks. Actually, you're poisoned. You just have disadvantage on everything. But you'll
super
specifically have disadvantage on perception checks. As you effectively are now in a state of waking dreaming.
Oh, actually, I think it does matter if he's specifically as well, because I think if he's specifically on perception checks, it lowers his passive as well. So it does. I think it does matter for both. So yay!
You should
So
lower
it's
it,
just
even if
going
it's just
about
standard poison.
daydreaming.
Because it just lowers if you have disadvantage on the check, which the poison would. But yes.
Right.
So yes, you're still conscious. You're just half in the dream sphere, half in the dreamscape, half not.
I just listen.
so am I just getting like the sort of half seeing the sort of what I was seeing in the maps, just like parts of the realm of the dream plane.
Well, you're not all the way in like the primal dream. It takes a lot of effort to get to the primal dream. You are on the kind of first layer of the dreamscape. It is very similar to almost seeing into the ethereal realm while also seeing into it. There's a slight overlap of your kind of double visioning, seeing both overlapping each other. What is Zormir's reoccurring dream? What does Zormir dream about? What have you previously dreamed about? We've done a couple of these now. Apparently dreaming has become the theme of this campaign.
It really has.
If it's trauma related, then it would be the death of his mentor. If it's just regular dreams, it's probably him busy working on a.
If it's pleasant dreams, it's also the death of his mentor.
I've got it. Consider it kind of makes it kind of relevant. The propellers, about how he ended up coming over the propellers, and how he met kind of both of them. You've Violet and other was it Purple and Violet?
Violet and Purple.
Yeah, he met Violet and Purple because
so you ripped off the people that he got the propellers from.
No,
so that's why he's happy.
There seemed to be a constant argument between Violet and Purple about who's more important, time or space. I kind of thought.
I'm playing a Pokemon game at the moment.
Who's more important?
Giratina.
Yeah, Giratina shows up.
Which one's more important? Having time flowing constantly, or this space being vast and things being there with space? Which one's more important? And an argument between them is they think they're trying to get me to weigh in somehow. For some reason, they thought
outside perspective, essentially.
Yeah, because time is basically frozen space for now, and saying that they're more important. But I think it's just a constant battle between them where they argue, but they know each other in reality that they're both important. But they like to see what noise weigh in sometimes, just to see if anyone favors the other one more than the other.
They each like to grandstand.
Yeah. Basically, they take them away to grandstand and see who they think that is more important. But Zormir, being more logical, kind of argues that both are important. And
that's how you got your propellers, because they liked your argument.
Because they're both narcissists.
That's pretty cool.
It gives them both a good reason for both argument.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
They're both narcissists.
I've built your little bit of purple. They're both egomaniacs who like to that their realm's more important. Like,
I'm the best.
No, I'm the best. Let's have someone else say we're both the best, right? Yeah.
let's see.
Now who's entered a cult?
Not really a cult. He's just entered a debate between two.
Yeah, he's entered. Yeah,
Who are making a cult 'cause they're brainwashing other people to say that each one of them is the best.
No, they're not brainwashing. They're abducting people. It's completely different.
Yeah,
They're abducting then brainwashing.
they're not really brainwashing. They're just wanting someone to argue who their side's better for some reason.
They
Something to
each
pass the
get
time.
Stockholm syndrome.
Something to do to pass.
They're
the
not.
time.
It's passing time or passing
But
their
then
their boredom of
Yeah.
being existences.
What was that? Fuck you. You're very quiet at the moment.
I was just saying, it's basically gods arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
When you're an omnipotent deity beyond the powers, you know one of the things that's really easy to become? Really bored. So.
they bring them for their amusement, not for
You
them
gotta
to
pass the
be
time somehow.
not to actually bring in a cult like you're saying. They're just bringing them for their
For
amusement.
Basically, they're just getting in like you're the today's streaming service.
You're today's court jester or their hype man.
Time versus space, you know, and it's so strange, Zormir, that you only got gifted one gift from Purple, and the Violet never gave you anything.
Oh
Violet-
damn, you got ripped off.
The Violet ripped off their limbs.
And Bob, if you could check your messages for me, and I'll let you decide if you ever want to share that. But that's for you.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So it turns out Zormir's stomach is a grenade or something like that.
But as Zormir sees all this while they're going about their day, unbeknownst to all the other characters, Zormir is just reliving this dream while you guys are all just chatting.
No, I won't reveal that one.
Yeah. So,
What would the party like to do?
boy, what have you guys been doing while we've been away?
Oh,
What
well.
did you get?
Well, we know how to get Damien back when we find him.
Okay.
We met a lovely guy, Phil. He is great. I think most people get on with Phil. It's quite cool.
I like that he's like, I think you'd. People like Phil.
Yeah.
It's like, I think you'd hate him.
Also recruited a bunch of people over there for the big project. If you come along, those guys will come with you, Kazak.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
they're
Oh, it's okay. I can't pronounce my name either.
Oh,
cousins.
fuck you. Have you got
Damn
any?
my parents.
Have you got any techniques for seeing through illusions?
I've got a way to see through illusions.
Oh, what is it?
Well, usually the illusion's being cast by someone, right?
So beat the shit out of them.
Knock them unconscious, and then you see through the illusion.
No, we want these guys to like us. There's a guy over there who's, honestly, I respect the style with which they're doing their disguised self.
I take a look over there and peer.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I'm looking at the person that pointing out.
The one with
That
the
sounds weird to
dodgy
say.
disguised self.
You can't quite see them.
You try. You can't quite see them.
Where are they?
Just behind the wizard.
Where are
They've got an illusion spell on them.
they? Yeah, but you said it was a disguised self.
Well, it's a modified disguised self.
Oh.
Dodge disguise self.
Not disguised self. Yeah. Modified. I'm being kind about it.
Oh, I should go over and say hello.
Oh, I already have. His name's Brown Tongue, which is why I think
That's
our
a weird name.
dear goblin friend would get on with them.
Oh, let's go and introduce ourselves. This is gonna be fun.
I will sit back and watch
Yeah.
with Tarragon.
Nope.
Tarragon, you can sit here and watch. You don't want to go over there. gonna be far more entertaining over here.
Do not give her any alcoholic beverages, point.
Of course. I'm supposed to be the responsible parent here.
You're not, though, are you?
No, you're really not.
She stares at you and then sits down. As you pay attention to her, she seems uncomfortable with the setting.
Actually, do you want to go sit outside, Tarragon, if you're not happy here? Do you smell anything?
She sits up and without looking at you, without talking to you, she just starts walking towards the door.
I'll keep an eye on our daughter.
Hey,
Hi.
Tiago, where you going?
Hi.
Come over here and sit with us.
Arrogant,
Keep an
do
eye on
not
the
listen
horse.
to Stormy.
Oh,
I'm
shut
gonna
up,
follow
you.
Tarragon.
And we are going to go and introduce ourselves to these people. I just
Stupid
like
elf carrying people about the place.
Yeah, have
Ugh.
you,
got a
have you put
cask
her
on her
down?
legs, Stormy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, where's she going?
Have you put her down or are you still carrying her?
I'm still carrying her. I literally got it just like one arm, like it's just over, like leaning up on my shoulder. Just left hand just slams down on the wizard's shoulder. It's like,
What's this
Hello?
caster splint made of?
Now, it's lucky that your hand was above him, because he reacts with such a startling about to jump out of his seat, that had your hand not by there, he'd be 10 foot in the air.
hello.
Oh my god, why would you do that? Why would you just come out of nowhere? Oh my god.
Are you okay?
You just see the table around just laughing their asses off. There's a large kind of, with a couple scars on her face, burly human woman just slapping the table, causing it to almost like half come up towards her. A kind of like hooded, leather-clad figure. You can see like just the hint of hair, kind of, or of the hint of long hair coming out from behind the shadow across their hood. Just kind of leaning back and like holding at their sides. A gnome bar just strumming on their instrument. Just, and the wizard nearly rose to the air, startled as a cat, white as a hare.
And its staff has a knob on the end.
Oh, don't
The-
start that. Don't start that.
The halfling ranger is passed out on the floor.
He's alive, right?
Yeah, he's alive.
Go. I was asking the group. in
You
general.
just hear snoring. Seems to be having the most wonderful dream.
So I've heard you're gonna be on our mission with us.
I'm sorry I don't believe we've been acquainted.
Oh, howdy. I'm Alvina Eleanor. Pleasure to meet you.
And I should probably get an actual name. I'm Cornwallis.
Cornwallis?
Oh no.
Cornwallis.
Look, Gwen, they scared
Nice to
the
meet you.
bejeebus out of another one.
But yeah, so I've heard you're
There's-
all gonna be on our mission with us.
More ship, big ship.
I'm with the glowing-headed dwarf.
At the
Met
point.
Yeah, I didn't know if he told you his name. Yeah, I'm with the point. This
yes,
is Monica.
fine individual.
This is Monica. This is Karzug. Lou has just
Hi.
appeared out of nowhere.
I saw the reflexes of the kid. Had to come over.
Gordon!
Yeah, well,
Gordon, Lou, get him in the cult!
Ignore
Not
Zormir.
now, Zormir.
Ignore Zormir. Lou, can you do me a favor? Can you go and do you have anything that can knock him out for about 10 minutes?
I do actually.
Oh dear.
He'll be fine. We need to cut him off. And the only way I can cut him off is literally. So it's a bad idea.
And you're part of the protective details we'll be working with?
Yes! No idea how much points told you, but glad to have you all aboard. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, it's still up in the air. We're still hashing out the final, and contracts fall through so many
Oh,
times.
you've gotta do it. You're gonna be heroes.
Oh, well, I'll settle for food and money.
Oh, you like food? You're gonna love it. I'm the cook.
And what an
You're-
amazing cook she is as well.
I see.
Alvina's got a grin like a shark at the moment.
Well, aren't you an interesting individual?
Oh,
Point.
thank you. I get that a lot.
I'm gonna point the copper rod towards the wizard and use message and go boo.
Is he always like this? I look up specifically towards the barbarian. I can see into the barbarian.
Oh yeah, he's a little frightened cat, but he's endearing.
I get it.
And he able to cast hideous dashes laughter. It's very good, useful spell when dealing with wild animals.
I've seen that. Monica can cast that, I believe, right?
Hang on. Maybe. I used to be able to, at least.
Sometimes.
Please, we were about to make our way towards what do you call it? Battle of Bands. Would you care to join?
Oh, we're in that actually.
Oh, well, we are spectators. Maybe we vote. Are you any good?
Yeah, we're decent. Point's very good. Point and Monica are very good. I'm alright. I tend to do the dance mostly.
Well, yes, the fine fellow did seem to have a tongue worthy of some lyrics. But I'll be the judge of that.
I look forward to see you there. Oh, it's really soon, isn't it?
Yes,
not
it
too
is.
far
It is
away.
starting just now. We should make haste if you need to put a prayer.
Yeah, do that.
Yep.
Yes,
See you
it
there.
is.
Gonna be
I
getting
need a
off.
break from my heart.
I look out for all of you in the crowd.
We
Well,
will be
if,
cheering.
I love
Young,
how Venus
boisterous
just
woman.
glossed over the fact that
I
now we
like
need.
you.
No, we're going to the battle band. Fuck Damien.
He's been missing for 2 days. He can survive an hour.
Yeah.
Also, you technically can't go get him anyway.
Yeah. Zomi.
We haven't finished just the goddamn map.
Zomi.
Yeah.
Drag Gwen.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm the captain. Shut up. We're gonna.
Okay,
Sure.
you're the captain, so drag Gwen.
Who
Brad.
goes and gets Gwen?
Folks,
While all those shenanigans are happening, and we hope eventually the party, in a very
And they'll walk out,
disorderly, chaotic method, is able to withdraw from the bar. At the point, you have a couple moments alone with Tarragon outside. Would you like to do anything?
Does Tarragon stop outside or just keep going?
No, she stops outside once she's away from the Karada rousiness. She seems to relax a little bit. She still kind of gets shifty whenever like people are entering or leaving the establishment, or just people passing in general.
You're right there, kid. Sorry to take you in there. It's a bit overwhelming. Your first time in a bar.
She just kind of glances up at you with those dark, hollow eyes.
Well, we can sit out here for a bit. It's a lovely view of the courtyard. Don't you think? It's a yeah. I never thought towers could get that big, especially inside a cave. But I mean, the craftsmanship on the phoenix statue that's up there, the emblem that's on the tower, just wittering about completely inane nonsense.
Try to take a mind off.
Yeah.
You do so. After a while, it seems to work. She relaxes a little bit. She stops kind of getting stops getting as jitterous when people are walking by. You seem to be able to distract her mind. Eventually, the rest of the party comes waltzing up, very evidently, as they announce themselves well in advance. And the party is ready to go. Do you all head to the Colosseum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming we quickly stop by reception just to let the receptionist know, hey, we think he's in here. We can't get in there right now. See you soon.
I've got
You
an
can do so.
idea for what I can get you. I will go right on that at some point. See you later.
I'll go and let her know.
No, I'm saying that to her.
Oh.
if we go past reception. Because I actually
Yeah,
have
so
a
for-
genuine idea for a thing to make.
Honestly, if I say that and Zormir starts walking towards reception, I was like, you know what? I'll go. I'll see you over there.
Zormir, do you listen?
Nope, I go to reception and speak
At the
to her.
point, you find Zormir is still following you.
I hope I can rush quicker than.
Zormir, you
So
start watching the
I'll-
point bolt off ahead of you. Do you do anything?
What was Where is it?
I'm back.
Whoop.
No.
Where are you going? Come back here. Wait for me.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What just happened?
You
They're
don't wanna
racing.
know.
They're racing to the reception. Zormir, as you reach the door,
Hang on.
managing to just pass the point. Yes, point. What you're gonna do is they rush past you.
Counter spell.
Where is it? No, I've got it. I'm gonna cast Entangle. I'm just trying to find where the thing is.
I actually do want to. What the fuck happened with Zombie? Where is he running off to? Because if he's running off somewhere, I'm gonna try and stop him.
He's running off to drunkenly speak to the receptionist.
Oh fuck
You
no!
know,
I'm not
I
leaving.
know.
No,
I'm
you
tackling
don't
him.
know shit. You just got back.
I-
You're looking
I
at the
said,
car
I said
gone.
we should go and tell reception where we're going.
My
and
player
then-
got back. Alvina was with you the entire time.
Yeah. I swear I've got Entangle.
Zormir.
Where is it?
Give me a strength saving throw.
There you go.
And
Ah,
I'm
force-
using my thing. I'm
Oi.
using my destiny.
Let's find out. Oh, Destiny!
Destiny says, "Fuck you guys."
Okay.
In that case, fuck you, cast whole person on Zormir.
Why?
And Alvina's gonna tackle him.
Because friends don't let friends speak to the receptionist they have a crush on when they're in this trunk.
No,
I am not
drunk.
having. I don't have a crush on her, and
Oh,
I didn't say I did.
Fuck you doesn't
You
know
s-
what's
oh,
happening. He
think
just wants
that.
to fuck around with Zormir.
Yeah, so we all think that. That's why I was trying to stop you.
Everyone, roll me initiative. We're gonna see if Zormir gives you even the chance, or if Zormir's already gone by the time you react.
Even Gwen throwing initiative.
Oh god, Gwen's gonna be on Zormir's side, isn't he?
Well,
No, Gwen's unconscious.
yeah. No, because Gwen's seen somebody start to run. Running's always important.
Yeah.
Gwen's
Gwen-
running.
The herd. Gwen is the herd mentality.
Just running.
Yeah. Gwen sees someone run, and his horse instincts just kick in, and he just follows the pack.
Full ass sprint, baby.
Why is that so funny?
It's appropriate. Where's Zormir's initiative? 19. You actually
19.
faster than Alvina.
Alright,
Oh, I'm not in the initiative, so.
Yeah, you guys-
Alvina and
think-
Foku,
Yeah,
as you prepare
got
to
11.
act, unfortunately for you, Zormir is already 90 feet ahead and has
Ooh.
managed to slip around the corner through the double doors. You've just lost visual range of them as you're about to act.
Oh hell yeah, I'm faster than him. Even with experience retreat, I'm faster than him.
But are you faster without needing to dash?
No, but I'm almost as fast as without needing to dash.
Almost
think
isn't
he-
quite enough.
Yeah, I'm 45, he's 30.
You gonna dash?
Yeah.
Alright. To be fair, he is able to. You can run it as part of the action. So you can double dash.
Sure.
No. No ordering for all of you. I should probably actually have Zormir then.
Yeah, Zormir's probably should be on there at least.
To be fair, I only
No,
needed the initial
you
check.
shouldn't. Zormir's not included.
Yes, I'm included. I win.
No, you're not.
So the point, as you're the only one who had like you're already like ahead and had a chance, you cast Entangle, and Zormir just fucking powers through it with their nat 20 save. The power of Drunken just annihilating it. The rest of the party are not like technically surprised, but like, you know,
Can't be
flavorfully surprised as
Yeah.
Zormir dashes out ahead of you. Is able to turn the corner before you even have a chance to act. And Zormir, as you enter, suddenly you are just awash with this bright white light smacking you in the face. It's quite like well, not quite a dark. It's not quite dim, but it's still like a low light level outside. And when you come into the headquarters rebellion, it is just blinding white light from all of the marble around you, and it suddenly disorients you as everything is already kind of fuzzy and hazy. The two worlds overlapping, and you see ahead of you in the round semicircle reception area, you can see Annabelle already just like working at several different communication stones.
Mm.
But you can't help but notice, out of the corner of your eye, how could you? It's been your obsession for so long. A figure moving off into the depths of the headquarters. And you only see their back for now, but it's such a disturbingly familiar back. They seem to be kind of shiftily looking about, kind of trying to keep their shoulders hunched, head down as they make their way in. And as they get to a door, they appear to be dressed in some sort of almost janitorial outfit. They begin opening the door, but it looks like they're doing something towards the door. It looks like they might be trying to lockpick it stealthily without anybody noticing, as if pretending they're using a key. And as they're kind of glancing around, making sure nobody is catching or watching them, they glance in your direction and you see the pale face that has haunted your nightmares since that tragic event. All that indeterminate amount of time ago.
Junior!
As the room kind of glances towards you and the figure too far away to hear you opens the door and slips inside. You can see the door closing behind them.
That's good to know. That was Junior. Do I,
Yep.
Alvina, it's your turn.
do I hear that?
Unfortunately, Zormer's double dash this turn.
Um,
Do I hear that?
you would have heard me because I would have said it loud enough that.
Yeah, with the idea that everything is happening concurrently, you are only like technically a few steps behind them as you're coming through the door and hear them
I
shouting.
also just realised something. Zorme double dashing. I'm as fast as him double dashing with my normal dash. So,
Yep.
Cool. Good to know.
But you don't have a bonus action to dash, so that's your action.
It's like, what? Where?
He just went in there!
See, there's a slight like confusion throughout the air as people are glancing at you, they're backing away,
Alvina
concerned
is
about the
basically-
shouting.
Alvina is basically going to point at that room that Vorm is pointing out and just yell, "Vampire!"
Mhm.
They're not necessarily. Oh well.
If it's Junior, then Alvina's willing to go with it.
You guys are gonna be late to this your music.
Vampire going through that door is basically
Fashionably
what
late.
Gonna amp and just bellow.
People are like moving
the
out of
best
your way
ones
as you're
are late.
pointing. Fuck you, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Everyone can
So-
definitely hear Alvina.
Yeah. Would fuck you have known where they? Well, yeah, they said they're going to reception, didn't they?
We're not exactly subtle individuals, are we?
Fuck you.
Like
would
they're
have-
literally just through the double doors on the outside of the building.
Because fuck you can only dash 60 foot, can't double dash. He's not got Misty Step, don't believe no. So fuck you's just gonna dimension door into the lobby again.
Let's hope you guys don't have to do combat this evening.
We are. We're gonna beat the shit out of Junior again.
Okay, that's fair. You do so, Fukyu. Like the exact spot you
Yeah.
previously dimension door to.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, everyone's just looking like confused and a little bit panicky now. You can see a couple shadows start to appear on the exterior, just kind of coming from the shadows, eyes on you and the rest of your group.
Because even if we were only like 100 foot away, we'd probably hear Zormir shouting Junior.
You see, you hear Zorma shouting Junior and Alvina shout "Vampire" through that
Yeah.
door.
Gwen, you're semi back to half consciousness again. People are running in front of you. What would you like to do?
I
Are you
Help
running
forward.
with everyone or running away?
We don't know what he's running away
everybody's
from.
running
He's
one
running.
direction. I'm running in that direction. But fast.
Where's your base movement?
I
Oh,
think his base movement's almost as
ridiculous.
fast as Alvina dashing.
Is as fast, or do they have to dash?
He's got 80.
I'm
He's got
80.
80 without.
You got 80 base.
Yeah. He's,
So 160 if he was to dash.
Actually, thought you're higher than that, are you?
I thought it was a bit
Yeah, but-
higher as well.
Yeah, I thought you've got 100, because don't you have mobile and the horseshoes?
No, I've got 80. I think I can always double check, but for now, 80.
Because Centaur's base 40, mobile takes you to 50, and then the horseshoes just double it flat, I think.
No, they increase it by 30
Oh, did it
horseshoes.
increase by 30? Oh, good to
Yeah.
know.
All
So
right.
everyone's headed in one direction. I'm pegging it in that direction.
Then if it's 80, you are just shy of the door, which is now apparently at 90. Since that's what everyone else got. To be fair, we'll say like you're like just on the outside of the door because they were like 10 feet into the building, which
Yeah.
makes sense. So you can peek your head through the door as all this is all the shouting is going on if you'd like.
I'm not going to peek. I'm going to try and throw the doors open.
Ah!
You throw the doors open.
Automatic
Appa-
door.
you hear shouts of
Drunk
Junior
Wendy's-
and Vampire pointing into the building. What would you like to do?
Drunk Gwen seems to be very confident.
You still have your action.
Drunken bravado.
Or
Dutch courage.
oh, I'm going to cast a command. Come,
On who?
You casting command on.
Junior.
He's
They
throwing-
have.
Junior.
They are already out of your line of sight. They have slipped through the door.
You can run to the door, maybe.
Whoa.
How far is the door away?
Let's have a look. Let's do a D6
If he's burst through
plus
the doors,
3.
surely you should be able to see Junior, no?
No, because
No, 'cause Junior was-
went first.
50 feet away.
Get in there, Gwen.
Yeah, I dash over. I'll use my action to dash to the other side. Just woo,
To the door.
open the
You
second
dash
lock.
to the door Alvina is pointing to, and it appears to be open. You can swing it open, and you stare into what looks to be some sort of janitorial closet. There is a bald half elf sitting in there. You can see some wrinkles under his eye. He looks to be in the, a couple hundreds, eating a sandwich as he stares up at you. Ooh.
I'm gonna take his sandwich and then, like, show it to Arvina. Like, was this it? Did you want this?
What kind of sandwich is it?
Look, what kind of sandwich? It looks like ham. Ham.
I like ham. Wait, is Junior eating a ham sandwich?
Huh?
You've seen
Who's
before.
Junior?
You've seen him before.
Who?
The
Junior.
vampire, the nerdy vampire.
That
Zombie
sent
said-
the rest of us here.
Yeah, remember the one in the tower?
I didn't go in the tower.
You
Well,
did.
not twice. Oh.
You fell down a pit, remember?
You know, crossing bones. The
Oh.
little puppet. You
Ah.
kissed his feet.
Is that the guy in there?
It's an old elf dude. He's. Oh, I've just stole your sandwich. I'm so sorry. Here you are. Sandwich.
Zormir will pay for it.
You know, I worked hard for that sandwich.
No, easy.
I gave it
cleaning
back.
up.
Would you like another one?
No, you guys are still you're shouting this across like 50 feet.
Yes.
You can't hear him. He doesn't shout that loud.
That was assuming Gwen.
Yes, I'd like my sandwich back, please.
I'm so sorry. Here you are. Enjoy your sandwich.
While that's going on, the point, you're able to catch up with everyone who appears to have just dashed right in front of you, throwing you away.
So I gotta go in and just wander up to deception, just go,
I don't think we're in initiative anymore, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah, we can come out now.
Yeah.
Well, it matters when Zormir gets there, so we'll
That's
end
a
on
good point.
Zormir's turn.
Yeah.
yes, I was just coming here to let you know where we were off to. I don't know what that is. I think they're quite drunk. You might want to call security.
I'm not drunk. Zormir
Actually,
is.
yeah, I say call security, but also have them use ranged put him to sleep quickly. Stuff.
Alvin is like,
You're a bard, right?
Yeah, Bardi doesn't have that spell.
You can't, I don't know, use that beguiling charisma that you kind keeps talking about and maybe convince them to fucking leave?
Well, yeah, that was my next thing. I was just saying maybe get them by way of doing that.
Like, I don't need to call security. There's already
Make
like
it
8
official.
here.
Okay. Zomir. Zomir.
What?
I think I saw him dimension door out that way.
Stormir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Whoa, I've not been.
Alright, Lou, what would you like to do?
After seeing and hearing this, Lou would go, ah, shit. And then dimension
again.
door into the direction that everybody was pointing.
That's right. You find yourself teleport into the foyer.
you're in the janitor's closet with an old.
You can be slightly further in than Fukyu, and you can be parallel with the door and see through it. You see just into a janitor's closet, just this half elf who's taken off their cap, appears to be bald and was eating a sandwich, just kind of staring up annoyed at Gwen, who is trying to offer the sandwich back. They do not look like Junior to you.
Oh, okay.
It's just a guy.
God damn it, Zomir.
Mental's against what fucking point said to me.
That's fine as long as I can
Point,
determine it
roll deception.
that it's not Junior.
Just so we don't have to worry.
Give me an insight check.
That's a good call. Turns out. Thank you. Thank you, Point, so much. We're gonna go to Battle of the Bands and leave Zomir, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to work out how to get Zormir somewhere to sober up.
Oh no, here's the bit, just send him on a wild fucking goose chase.
Yeah.
We need about an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Lou would try and do his best to get a mental image of who he saw.
Yeah, give me that insight check. Insight that stranger. Is that secretly Junior?
I'm gonna bend luck.
Alright, go for it. Doesn't look like Junior so far. You try and peer closer using your knowledge of magic to see if maybe he's wearing like an illusion disguise, a disguise self, maybe something like that.
Nope.
Maybe
You're
not.
pretty sure that's not Junior.
Old man.
Looks to be an old half elf.
The hilarious bit is you could generally say that's definitely Junior, 100% with that one as well. If it, even if it wasn't, oh, if it was, we would not know either way. Love it.
And stab some innocent person in the heart with a wooden stake. But that
Garlic
wasn't
stake.
that wasn't my plan in the first place anyway, so it's okay.
So that was your action, and then you've incited. Is that you?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Zormir, now we go to you. Your party doesn't seem to be reacting like Junior is in that closet.
And
Yeah,
he's actually convinced me that he's went a different way.
Yeah, he dimensioned all that way, clearly, with the point.
Definitely.
He shouts back to the receptionist, "Your present idea will be later. Bye." Runs out that way.
Cool. I'm not
You
following
so.
him. For reference.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm going to walk over to the receptionist and honestly, what have I got? Give me a minute. I think I've got a pearl or something like that. It's a big fucking gem. It's like, I'm really sorry about Zorbit. Whatever.
I had that. Shut up.
No, you didn't. Alvin is actually saying this quite quietly. I'm really sorry. If he's trying to basically get some information-y stuff put forward, would this do? And honestly, just take this other thing for I'm really sorry about them. Actually, yeah, I've got these. I've got a topaz and a peridot. I will give her both. I don't know how much either one is worth, but they are But gems worth significant amount of money. Don't know how much each, but
There's a peridot and a
topaz. That's what I've got written.
topaz.
I'm assuming just standard value of whatever they're worth, essentially, because
Yeah, is a plus
that's
or
to
minus,
get
how well-
whatever the information that Zorb is confused about to go ahead easier. And here's an apology from me. Hope you have a nice day, okay?
See Annabelle kind of just staring up at you, staring up at the young half orc in your arms,
Yep.
staring down at the gems. I suppose a girl could be persuaded. Is that comfortable? Surprisingly, yes. I see.
It's the ridges between the biceps.
Well, you know, a girl is definitely persuaded by these very lovely jewels. She like sweeps them into her handbag.
Mhm.
But if you happen to be free, there's a tree in my house that needs removal.
Yeah, perfectly happy.
And if
She's
you
got a
know-
bunch of
That's
easy
so-
marks.
And if you know anyone with a mending spell, I suppose bring them along too. I can offer tea and cake.
Ah.
Well, I say offer, I'm just gonna buy some on the way home. I'm not
Hmm.
baking you anything.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's still offering.
It's just good.
I'd probably go by just to be helpful.
But if you're free this evening, I would rather not have a draft while trying to go to sleep.
Perfectly. I've got a very concerned thing that she was.
Yeah, but she goes,
yeah.
How
I'm just
long
like,
has this tree been? No, not worth it.
Albina's got a thought that maybe she was living with the neighbor of Darkside that I smashed the wall in.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Millie.
Maybe.
You see her just her eyes linger on your arms for a second.
Basically,
Well, if
she
that's
wants
all.
snoo-snoo.
Go away.
Entirely possible. Yep.
I'm very busy.
It's good. There is a chance I'll either get forced to just do manual labor or fade to black moment. Not sure. Not sure here where this is going, but
Why not both?
Why not both?
I know
Especially
that-
if you manage to remove a tree from her house and repair her roof.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
Is that
What?
what the kids are
Alvina
calling it
could
these
probably
days?
just rip the
What?
tree out.
Honestly, yeah.
Who knows? But as the party leaves the rebellion's headquarters once more,
Yeah,
Going to the battle of the band.
going to the battle
They are
bands.
distinctly not following Zormir, by the way.
Okay, so as Zormir runs past, I will attempt to brush his armor. Just reach out and touch it as he goes past, and just do some magical tinkering, so that he'll just constantly hear, whenever he touches his arm, I think he went that way.
Ah, hell yes. Thank you, buddy.
okay, well we're gonna let Zormir go off and do their thing. We'll come back to them next week. Um,
Next
I'm
week,
really
one shot Zormir's drunk adventures.
Oh, that'd be good, actually.
The
That would
Drunken
actually be
Adventures
awesome.
of Zormir.
That would actually be kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
but as for the rest of you,
I'm really sorry, Bob.
I'll just go sit in the fucking corner then.
We'll get you.
We guys see something. Oh wait, we'll bring Randy.
Oh god.
to be fair, I will run some stuff for Bob next week. We're only going to do the intro to the magic bands because we've only got 10 minutes anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll split between magic competition and whatever trouble Zormir is going to find themselves in next week.
Turns out Zormir's the first one of us to be arrested.
Because
For a
I actually,
change.
I've already went past that point.
Zormir's already stumbled into an accidental character plot anyway.
God,
So
look
figure
at
that. Right, you guys head to the Coliseum down south. Let's have you all go down here. Other than Zormir, who is going to get into some
Jail.
magical and psychological trouble next week. He's
Drunken
technically
cat-
still in the rebellion headquarters. You've been amazed where semi-dreaming of his nightmares will take them,
Oh no.
prison cell.
and what kind of secrets they may stumble upon.
And who they may stumble upon.
Exactly. I got a
How-
whole host of rebellion NPCs that have secrets. But for the rest of the party, you make it to the headquarters, you get all set up, and we get into the start of the Battle of the Bands. Where you guys need to decide who is actually going to be partaking in the band. We'll send you guys over here into the crowd. This is a fictional representation of the Colosseum. As you're getting set up, you're all going to be on your own hovering platforms that will be rising and moving throughout the Colosseum with a large central stage with several lights cast upon it. As this is technically a King of the Hill.
Okay.
I think we previously said it would be fuck you, Alvina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in.
Can you
And Lou is there for special effects.
Yeah, you're the special effects guy.
Does that make Gwent the drunken cheerer? And does that mean Gwent is in charge of Tarragon?
Tarragon can
Oh,
come up with
God.
us
Oh,
if she
Jesus,
wants.
no.
I am going Tarragon if she wants to, can come up with us.
Yes, ask her if she wants
Yes,
to join in.
Tarragon, who traditionally doesn't like attention and gets skittish when
Yeah.
people are staring at them, definitely wants to come onto the.
Where did
I've got the idea. I'm still
Oh, no.
carrying Kazakh. Kazakh, would you really mind looking after Tarragon while we're doing this, please?
I was going to say,
Aw.
if she's in witness protection, we don't want her on stage.
That's
Does that
why
mean I have
don't
to
think
get out of
Tarragon's-
the arms?
I'm sorry. I'll carry you both later. How about that?
Okay.
By the way, I've added another bit of title for Alvina, which is actually become so ridiculously long it won't actually show up on the screen.
Oh.
Head carrier.
Our
There we go.
antagonist.
Maybe becoming a
Yeah.
Harry.
I mean, in my mind,
you did discover the gift that Annabelle that increases Annabelle's affection. That's what's for.
Yeah, I got that gift.
in
I've
my
got
mind,
like 5 at this point.
in my mind, you're somehow princess carrying her in one arm.
That's exactly what I was playing.
That's also what I was imagining. It's what they described it as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to reload the Arrow 20. Why is this not letting me?
It's working fine on our end.
That's just being really slow on mine. Alright, well, assume Kazrak is there. I was gonna go grab her mini from the tavern.
He's gonna have a mini for
She's
it.
there.
We can build one in the interim potentially for her. 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for like the last 5 minutes.
Exactly,
There you
yeah.
go. One of you can build a half orc. She is young. She's technically 35, but she
I
has
was
a
about to say
condition.
30. I exactly thought 35 actually.
But she does have grey hair due to a condition.
Yeah.
Um,
And
she
she's
is.
a gardener, right? Essentially.
Yeah, she's technically a forester. But I was imagining her like keywords are like suburban, not wife, because she's not actually married, but like
Oh,
slightly.
Disney
She
mom.
likes to read romance adventure stories.
Another type.
Yep.
She's not married, but like she wants the big kind of spectacles, but she's quite timid.
Yeah.
So romance novel protagonist.
I literally love it. Like, oh yeah, I understand exactly why she was fine with Alvina now. This makes sense.
There you go. All right. So as you get prepared onto your stage, you get a couple support techs to help you set up any equipment you want. They have quite a variety here. I'm also assuming you actually, as part of the application process, already detailed your technical needs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
everything that you requested is here and set up. If you want any electric bases or amplifiers or anything like that, they do have
Yeah.
amplification magic.
Can you get an electric lute?
We got one. Oh, for you guys.
I've not got one.
Yeah.
Mine's a loot.
Yes, Alvino Electric. I'm sure the point at this point has the real equivalent of piezoelectric pickups, which you can just stick to something and turn into an electric instrument.
You've secretly just made Alvina's loot an electric loot without her knowing.
I say this because I have 4 or 5 of those over in the room. I have the electric sword in the room with me right now.
All right, so as you get prepared, you can kind of hear the hubbub of the crowd within the Coliseum. It seems to be not ridiculously packed. It appears to be like 80% occupancy, but there's still quite a background noise emanating down the long corridor that is this Coliseum Central. You can see the giant stage above you with a light. The announcer box comes on. Ladies and gentlemen, and all in between of the Great Bastion Battle of the Band ceremony, welcome to another spectacle of delight. I am your announcer bot, and I will be switching to Bard mode.
Rat bots.
Welcome! Announcer bot here, and we're going in for a delight today. We've got 8 bands up and coming, ready to strut their stuff with some lovely musical choruses for all of you today. Now, for those who don't remember or know the rules of Battle of the Bands, there is one stage to rule them all, one stage that every contestant wants to be on. It's the stage that you're all going to be focusing on as the bands battle for that central spotlight. You will be delighted, you will be amazed. Each of the bands will have to fight each other in a lyrical and performance standoff in order to reach the stage, and once they're there, they must defeat all contestants who ride back. Any defeat will send you hurtling towards the ground, in which you will have to recover. And as a reminder for all our contestants, the hovering platforms you are on are powered by musical performance, so you better get a strumming if you want your engines to be a running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into the part you all are dying to know. Who are our contestants for today? In the far corner, because it's a circle, there is no corner.
In the far corner.
In the far ring.
Which is hilarious because from where you're sitting, any of them could be the
Yes.
far ring.
In that one, the one that's lighting up right now.
You can see like
First.
good 60 feet below the central platform. You guys are surrounded by other rings, but it's actually quite dark in here as a spotlight erupts, and you can finally see in the far corner from you guys is what looks to be 4 halflings in can only be described as country getup. They've got the overalls on. You can see some straws coming out. They've got the little sunflower hats,
Hell yes.
and they have all got
Are
banjos.
they going to be singing
Yes!
Cotton Eye
No, they
Joe?
They might be. They're all Cotton Eye Joe.
In the
It's
far corner,
rednecks.
we come hailing on their tour from the outer frontier. It's none other than the growing sensation, the popularity, the country geniuses, the band known as Mushroom Soup. The mark
I
of
want them
prepping
to
on,
win.
We know you do.
taking in their applause. They're all loving this. You can see a couple of them. They're just like staring around wide-eyed, like children in candy shop. They're loving the attention. In the going around in non-consecutive
In the second sphere, we have.
in order to make this dramatic, we're actually going to make the mushroom soup the top one here. I'm actually going to add a mushroom soup, and then we're going to go anti-clockwise for reasons we'll get into, as you'll see in a second.
The villains are whoever there, evidently.
I don't know what you mean. So that's mushroom soup. Next to going anti-clockwise around, we have, as the spotlight breaks down upon them too, and you can see 4 burly orcs in what appears to be just entirely just pale makeup, giant black eyes, red like iconography all around their face. you can see at least 3 sets of what can only be described as percussion instruments, and 1 individual on the amplification thermatology mic. It is the Chaos from Down Under. It's the Rumblers in the fighting pits. It is the Crush and Skulls. You can see one of them picks up their drum kit and throws it overboard.
I like
Immediately.
I like them. I mean, it just says.
Yeah, well, you
And
gotta beat them now.
That's the plan.
You gotta beat them now. That is the Crush and Skulls.
Crushing skulls.
Moving on next to the Crush and Skulls with a light coming down, and you can see what appears to be 4 Warforged gnomes.
Oh no.
Each of them-
Warforged gnomes.
Warforged gnomes.
Autonome. Nice.
Yeah, they're called automates.
Each of them with a slightly squarish face, and they all
No,
kind of
it's
look around.
metronome.
One of them has got what appears to be some sort of almost xylophone, electric xylophone.
It's a synth.
It's
The rest of them have got a
Kraftwerk.
variety of very strange. One of them's literally just got a box with like metal rods sticking out of it, and they've got
They've
like
got a theremin. They've got a theremin.
Who's on the
It's-
electric triangle?
One of them's on the electric triangle. It is the New Age. What would I even describe this one as? It is the New Age technological sensation sweeping the circuit. It's none other than the quickly up and coming binary signals.
Oh, that's it, is it?
That's it. Their name's just binary signals.
I'm not kidding. I'm trying to find it. The fucking dancing robot from the Robots movie is what I'm trying to find.
Yeah.
By the way, I can't remember what.
And because I can only do so many goddamn descriptive paragraphs,
This'll do. This isn't the right one, but this'll do.
the rest aren't nearly as interesting. So, coming from there, that's all the hype. I ran out of hype juice. Coming to the next 3, the spotlight comes down, and you can see what appears to be 3 Kenku in black suits
Oh
with
no.
some lovely sunglasses on.
Yep. It's
The,
it's the
it's the
freaking
Black
Clash.
Crows.
No, it's the Clash.
It's the Blue Depths.
Blues Brothers.
One of them's got a giant xylophone. Not xylophone. What's the bigger one?
Harmonica?
Saxophone.
Keyboard.
One of them's got a saxophone, but
Um,
the other one's got like a double bass.
Yeah, double bass, saxophone, and.
God, trying to remember my string instruments now. Ah, wait a minute, I haven't done music since high school.
Same. Other than a lot of karaoke, but that doesn't really count for me.
The next one coming around appears to be a trio. One of them is one of them's on the thermatology mic. The other 2 appear to have violins.
Okay.
All of them are high elves. It is the sound of wind. Nobody thought to challenge their name.
It's kind of a whistling noise, I guess. Is what Alvinus says.
They appear to have almost be
Expensive
like
trumpets.
all of them are like dressed really fancily as if they've gone to the Ritz. They're all dressed as if they are going to a premiere showing. The lead high elf has this beautifully like glossy blonde hair, is wearing a sparkly dress all the way down to the floor. There's a little bit of trail to it. They are playing orchestratal wind. They're playing wind orchestra.
Okay.
On string instruments.
It's weird. It works ish.
The next 3 appear to be just they look quite young, almost as if they're in their late teens. You can see some of them still have acne on them. They're a mix of races. And we have coming as a late entry with a little bit of an inscribable text here on the form. It is the unheard of but hopefully hidden gem of the Impressionists. And it just looks like 3 teenagers in a
cover.
garage band.
Nice. Hey, that's some good music though. Usually.
They are a cover band. Well done, Lou.
Yeah. inspiration from me.
You know what? You are gonna get inspiration for
Yeah.
correctly guessing that the Impressionists are a teenage cover band.
Nice. I hope they win.
And for our second and last contestant, it is. And please describe your party. What is the name of your band that you have written down on the form?
I believe we wrote down the Misfits again.
Yeah, the Misfits.
And how do you describe your musical genre?
I feel the point should answer that.
Yeah, it would be.
Because the point definitely is the one that wrote it down.
Yeah, it would be otherworldly rock. Would be what we put down.
Otherworldly, chaotic,
Otherworldly rock.
strange rock from another place. You might recognize some of these people. I think you
Yeah,
might.
pop rock, as seen on the Phoenix Rise.
As seen as the first and third place of Phoenix Rise as well. I think it was.
Yeah.
Wasn't it, as well?
What would have?
It's new wave.
Is that some of this is definitely just a description for Merida Blackstar that
You've
I've just
stolen
completely
it from
copied.
somewhere else.
Yeah, fuck you. would be
Actually,
looking around and being like,
should we
"You
call
should've-"
it the Misfits? Because, you know, copyright.
Doesn't exist in this universe.
I think we said Little Misfits last time.
So we're the big
Is it?
Misfits.
With the big Misfits then? I'm the only one of us above 4 feet in this.
Exactly, it's ironic.
Alright. And then, coming last but not least, and because I wrote it down before anybody said anything, so
Loser buff.
screw you guys off for guessing correctly.
Yep. Who is it?
And our last contestants, you know them, you love them. They are the band that pushes limits. They are the band that rebels. They are, as
They're
the
the
light
punks.
comes down, it's death to authority.
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I looking at what's her name from
Dave.
earlier?
Yeah, is Millie there?
Is Damien right there?
Is Damien there? Actually, good question. Is Millie
As
there?
you see on the thaumaturgic mic, standing up front with her black hair, she looks to have been done up. You can see she's no longer sweaty. She's combed. She's done her makeup. Standing there defiantly, blue eyes piercing up at the sky. It is Millie.
Yeah.
And not only do you recognize Millie, you glance over and you see on the guitar with a pink mohawk
Yeah.
sticking up, it is the punk gnome that you know and love.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why they were following us, because they knew we were in the Battle of the Bands.
Who knows why they were following you.
That might very well be the reason. Alvina
As Millie
waves.
locks eyes with you.
Alvina waves. She's got a big grin.
So the point, the point
I'll
just
talk
before they
to-
came up did change into punk gear. They cast Alter Self to
Yeah,
essentially
you say.
become a punk version of themselves.
Alvina waves at Millie like, "Hey, Millie!"
Yeah, Foggy's like, we really should have practiced for this.
So
We'll be fine, we
the point is
practiced
just
enough.
posing immobile for this kind of thing.
It's improvised jazz.
Millie's
We'll be
locked
fine.
eyes, probably scowling at Alvina, and Alvina's just happily waving back at her with a big grin on her face.
is that-
No.
Yeah, that's her.
Alright.
Also, isn't that the changeling that Zorme was
Yep.
racist against?
Yes.
It's a good thing they didn't bring Zorme here. He might have caused an incident. Why does he not like changelings?
In his drunken state, then yes, he
Yeah, why
probably would have.
does anyone know why he doesn't like changelings?
I love how
don't
they've
know.
all assumed this.
We do all assume that.
You
We
were
have-
chasing after one on the train
It was just a
I
random.
still say it's a kink.
for no apparent
Is that what you
reason.
just say in the crowd to the person next to you?
Yeah. First it was Sif, now they don't like this guy.
Weird.
Was James?
Sid,
No, Sid.
not
that was it.
Sif.
Sid, changeling in disguise.
Yeah.
Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was close.
It was close. I can imagine fuck you still saying, was it was Sif, it's like Sid. The point corrects you. Was that his name?
Who's 500 p.m., so that'll be 250. Okay.
Nice.
But yes, as you get a glance at your competition, I'm just gonna put heights around them because it'll be easiest to track them this way.
Honestly, even if we don't win, I'm just looking forward to this, to be honest.
Unfortunately,
I
it's
think
gonna be
I need to practice my pun game just to out-pun all of them.
You're gonna be in rap battle with them?
Yep. The point refuses to be nailed down to one genre.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
Alvina, by the way, goes, we've got to get those lot to come with us on our mission.
And Neil, no dad puns.
No dad jokes, Neil.
You're not there, so shut up.
Yeah, you're in the midst.
Yeah?
You're.
This is
wherever.
Bob
What's
saying
your
this to
story?
Neil.
He
I
wants to
did
go.
not say it to Lou. I said
I
it to
got-
Neil.
Also, Lou, no dad puns.
Back down for you.
I got you,
Okay.
bud.
Everyone, it should be between
Thank you.
20 and 40, randomized per their platform. The initial
lead,
platform is
with
250.
the binary signals and the mushroom soup.
Alrighty. Now, there are mechanics to this, but I'll get into those next week. They normally involve performance, intimidation, persuasion, or other forms of checks. There's also dexterity, acrobatics, and performance, and the strength, athletics, and performance that can be done for various things.
Yes.
But first things first is we have to set the pace, and that is with a empowering check to fuel the magical platform that you are on. So I am going to need everyone to give me their... Actually, we're going to have one person lead this off. We're going to have one person driving. So let's... since this is the...
The points rodeo.
Since we got some bards, since we got somebody who... Well, technically we have two bards, but... Let's have both bards do it. The point can lead since they're the face. The point. How are you starting off your performance? You've practiced this with the rest of your group. You've got a
Yep.
rough idea of their strengths. Give me a flavor as you roll a performance check to see how you begin.
Okay, so flavor lights come up in the pose. Just Merida just slung in front of me, just playing a bass to start, just a bump 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 bump, and then letting my backing, well, my bandmates,
Electric loop.
yeah, build it up from there. I'm destinying that.
There we go. Thank you.
It got one better. Oh, three better.
You got three
there.
Okay.
Yeah, like this is 100%. I can help. Is my point on this one. You got this, boy.
Yeah.
This is your rodeo. This is your rodeo.
Why do I feel like
The pose. I'm ready for a big reveal later, but for now I'm just posing just with that baseline.
why do I think we're getting a string slide from fuck you?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, fuck you's definitely going to be doing power quads.
Alvin is doing
It's
like
called
I
a
don't-
girl.
Yes.
the karate. That's what he named it himself. He made his own. They're all just violent acts.
It's
that
not
he's
a
turned
string
into
slide. It's actually called a girl.
Fair enough. I did not know that.
Alvin is doing a the whatever the electric, basically the electric like beginnings of a guitar riff essentially. But it's quite often the start of songs.
Fuck you's also going to do a minor illusion for the drum beat.
Nice.
I'm waiting for us to actually get to the chorus things before Alvin is gonna bust out any pyrotechnics.
Yeah. So,
Saves it. We've got some
yeah,
firepower.
I
so
would
it's
have
even
told you guys. So I've got the alter self in punk mode at the moment.
Yeah.
Underneath, I've got my full glittery outfit. So as soon as I drop alter self, woof.
Yeah. I assume we're doing something that we have done before.
Yeah, we've practiced this.
Yeah.
We had downtime to practice.
We've had plenty of downtime. We knew we were going into a battle of the bands, and I imagine we've been in battles of the bands before.
Yeah.
Because we actually have a band.
Yep.
We have a war dancer,
Mhm.
whatever the hell fuck you's actual job description is, and a rock star,
Right
Yeah.
pain in the
A rock
ass.
star, a war dancer, and a goblin.
and a goblin,
And Lou is also here.
and a cult.
Our royalty collector.
I mean, a cultist and a cult following aren't that different.
Yeah.
Our head negotiator
Our
and royalty
accountant.
collector.
Our accountant is what
Yeah.
I'm referring to him as.
Lou brings the chaos.
Do you bring the chaos? You bring the magic.
Yep,
Magical
the real
chaos.
magic.
You're the only full caster.
Yeah.
Mm.
And technically, bards are full character.
round begins and you're all doing your performance. You can feel the platform infuse with your various magics and performances as it lifts up into the air at a startling speed.
Nice.
You watch as some of the contestants fail to rise. Some rise a little, others rise a decent amount, but only you and the blue depths seem to really skyrocket up, taking the lead. The big misfits taking the lead amongst all the contestants.
We actually had a slight height advantage. I noticed that's definitely.
It's not 10 foot higher.
Yeah.
We'd be
Oh.
equal with the blue depths
40
if we
foot.
hadn't.
Which begins our versus round.
Mm.
As the closest person, or the person at the same height level of you, is the blue depths. As next week you will be battling the blue depths to see who
Okay.
falls back down and who is able to rise up. But
What?
that is for next week as we continue the battle of the bands. Who will reign supreme, and will Zormir kill anyone?
Or be arrested. One of the
Probably.
two.
Yeah,
Probably
something
both.
like that.
Probably both.
Or both.
Yeah. Or
We'll
neither.
go of faith.
So
Or
he kills
neither.
someone so he gets arrested.
That's why, yeah.
But there you go, you are on your way towards that platform in the sky in which you'll take center stage. But until then, I've been your DM, these are my wonderful players. This is A Day for Music. Finally.
Yeah.
Got there.
Next week.
Got there eventually.
Next week we start the Battle of the Bands.
Maybe.
Nice. I really hope the titles on the YouTube are A Day for Music, possibly. A Day for Music, finally. A Day for Music, continued.
A day for music, still. Will probably be the one after that. I need to get a name back again, by the way, 'cause I'm just going to be putting down is babysitting Carrigan. I've got it.
I've also made a Hero Fortune server in Discord as well.
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
Get on that at some
if
point.
that's what Chris is like, Caesar as
What am I looking at?
That's pretty close to what I made, yeah.
in Shadow Swift.
Drags a
She's in a tracksuit, which I quite like.
Yeah.
I wasn't imagining tracksuit, but that kind of works.
That's fair.
So Sporty Spice?
Probably not ponytail hair. Probably something a little bit more like mother-like. She's supposed to give off like middle-aged vibes.
Soccer mum hair. Give a soccer mum
There's
hair.
like there's like the 80s bob in there as well, I think.
There is an 80s bob, actually. Oh, I was literally imagining, like, apron. Essentially.
Other than that, it looks good.
Yeah.
So a bit more
But yes,
something like-
that's us. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.